Hello, and welcome to Bladtcast 666. I had hoped to avoid any and all work from the Poon Beach Palace here, but alas, the pictures this weasel has of me and a certain blind podcaster in many deviant, nearly impossible sexual positions is hard to ignore. I said hard. In fact, the true story, the Bladtcast is often playing in the waiting rooms of hell, and is often more feared than the skinning or the crocodile anus extraction. Hell is proud of this one, and wish its continued torture to endure as long as the bile exists in the belly of your fetid leader. Ugh. On tonight's show, Christian curses his audience with one of his most vile repeat guests imaginable. And no, it's not Lincoln Riley, hey-oh, ha! Or that Appraoch Singh's dirty whore wife. No. Why? Because he can't get them. No. Anyway, put your claws and wingtips together for the man who has a reserved room at the Overlook Hotel, Christian Bladt.
Yes, thank you to the great Hack Ride, the only demon who will return my calls. Welcome to Bladtcast 666. This is an episode that's been a long time coming and a long time in the making. Obviously, more than 666 weeks, and it's been a few weeks since we've been around, but we have something very special in store for each and every one of you. If we are going to commemorate this kind of landmark occasion, there's only one person that I want to talk to, and in fact, it's someone who requested to make their return appearance on Bladtcast 666. It is the one, the only, Michael X. Shirley.
Boom.
And thank you, Michael, for being here. It is a privilege. It is a joy. It is a thrill beyond belief for any and all who get to be here with you. And always exciting to see your lovely face.
Yeah, you never know what I'm going to say. The brat of hell.
That's it for music, because I worry about, you know how I am. I worry about copyright strikes and all kinds of things. But I gave a little snippet of a theme, but who knows? Maybe our audio audience will get to hear that. So you and I caught up yesterday.
Yeah.
And we trade messages all the time, sometimes very late at night. Sometimes our buddy Eric Connor is copied on there. But I think a lot of people want to know, how are you doing?
I'm good. This is the first time I've done a podcast in probably, oh my gosh, about a year and a half. Been looking forward to this one. I even came all decked out, my 666 jewelry. Who do you know that actually has a favorite 666 ring? You know.
Just you and Hack Ride, I think. That's probably it. Yeah.
I was really, really, really impressed with the intro. Oh, nostalgia. It's us in hell.
That's right. I cut someone out of the picture.
Oh, no.
But
I love that time period, that era, if you will.
The Marvel TV Weekly era, which is really how we got to know each other, was doing that show together.
I miss that studio. I love that studio. I just loved it.
Those studios are amazing. That was 8 years ago that
I know.
we did that.
And I just keep getting hotter and hotter. It's the hell.
Our buddy Eric Connor and I were lucky enough to get a little time in there while they were working on some refurbishments, and we spoke to Joseph Culp, who played Dr. Doom in, some would say, the only good Fantastic Four movie, the Roger Corman, and we talked to him for about an hour. And it was I took so many pictures just of empty studios. I had to go into the one with the brick and all the different ones. And it was fun to be in there. It was I still only live 10 minutes from there, and it was a grand old time to be there. And if we're strolling down memory lane and we're talking about grand old times, there's only one person who could join us, and that is, of course, our buddy Count Eric Connor. This is like old times sake, isn't it? Old times, old home week. What did I mean to say? I don't know.
Hey, old friends, what do you say? That's all you get. How you
That's
doing,
all.
Michael X Shirley?
Good. When they told me this, that he told me that they're having the stupid one on, I thought it was someone else.
I'm the stupid, not the stupider. I'm stupid.
He's not. I didn't say stupidist.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a low-ranking stew.
So
good to see you.
When Eric found out that you and I would be doing this, he asked if he could, do a sort of very slow drive-by, and I thought that there's a perfect topic for the three of us to have, and I just referenced, Eric, the fact that we spoke with Joseph Culp at the AfterBuzz TV studios.
Yes,
Some would say the only good Fantastic Four movie features him as Doctor Doom. Some would say that. And it seemed like the perfect opportunity to talk about a film that we've kind of danced around talking about, but we never truly have.
Ooh.
Michael is a fan of Albert Pune's 1990 Captain America. With Matt Salinger, I believe is that actor's name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I rewatched it for only the second. I've only seen it twice in my life now. About a couple weeks ago, I rewatched it, but I want to give Mr. Shirley the floor before Eric and I chime in.
Putting me on the spot,
please.
God, it's one of the first superhero movies I ever saw. The first one was definitely Batman '89, and this came out the year after. I didn't even know what Marvel was at that time, but I first
neither did Marvel, by the way.
So when I first saw it, it was from going to the mall and going into a Suncoast, and whenever we go to the mall, I'd get one thing or whatever, and that was the thing I got was a VHS copy. I have it right here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Okay, here it is. This is it. So
my gosh.
I think I was
beautiful.
7 years old. I was telling Christian it still has the wrapper on it because my dad would get a box cutter and cut it to keep them all pristine, and it still has the price sticker on it. $19.95. I think
Bargain.
Such a scam. What was that back then? $35.
Yeah.
It's wild.
$7,000.
Yeah, I was talking to Christian about how much video games used to cost back then. They're basically the same as today.
Yeah, and the example I use is that comic books were $1.25, if even. They might have still been 75 cents. Now, interestingly, I bought a new version of this, which I paid $30 for
Bootleg?
a month ago. No.
Okay.
So it is the director's work print. So it's it's not remastered in any way, but it is a longer and differently edited version of the same story.
So did you find the director at Comic-Con and buy it out of the trunk of his car or something? What are you
No, there is.
He said he was the director.
Yeah. What? Are you trying to say that guy wasn't? So there is a company called Yippee Mother Video. And some would say that that sounds like a joke, but I promise you, it is not.
Real.
And one of the things that Yippee Mother Video put out is this version of Captain America. So it's the work print, and I paid. I do believe it was $30 for a Blu-ray that a Blu-ray in name only. It felt like a standard def DVD. So if anybody, as we talk about this, is interested in learning about the Albert Pune director's cut, that's a little bit of a misnomer. It really is just a work print of the first cut, because I guess nobody felt like they needed it. But to definitely take a look at it. So you were 7 when you saw it, and the difference there is that I was 14 when I saw it. So I was already way too cool for school. I was very
Uh-oh.
cynical, and maybe I judged this film a little too harshly. But as a 7-year-old, were you like, oh, this Captain America guy's actually pretty amazing?
Yeah, it's so hot. I rewatched it last night, and you might be surprised, maybe not. I thought it held up really well. Like, I didn't like 80s movies are really cringe for me. It's a 1990 movie, and I feel like it wasn't that bad. Like, I thought it was actually like good. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was decent. I thought the action scenes, like, for that time period, were pretty decent.
Yeah, I think that when you look at it through the lens of that era, I think there's something to be said. I think that I had more warm fuzzies when I rewatched the Roger Corman Fantastic Four, but this has a similar quality in some of the same ways. First of all, it stars, co-stars, I guess, Ronnie Cox as the president. And Ronnie Cox had an amazing decade of the 1980s. He's in two of inarguably the greatest films ever made, Beverly Hills Cop and RoboCop.
RoboCop, yep.
And then he's in a movie.
I watched that recently.
Which one, RoboCop?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have the long out of print Criterion edition of that right by my foot, actually. And I think it might have been a little bit of an adjustment for Ronnie Cox to be like, oh, wait, the 90s is going to be a different decade for me than the 80s.
Say goodbye to one of the zeros on your paycheck, basically.
maybe even two
or three. Yeah.
So, Eric, you watched the same version I did, and I think it's very easy to compare. I think we're still essentially talking about the same film. It's just, I guess it's not told in chronological order. There's flashbacks. It's like pre-Tarantino, really, the way that they jump around the timeline.
Yeah,
Eric, I assume you had seen this film at some point in life.
Oh yeah, and again, getting into our slight changes in age, I was 16, 17, I guess, when I first caught this straight to video, and it this Punisher and
you say Punisher, Dolph Lundgren Punisher,
the only real Punisher, yes. With all due peace and love to John Bernthal, of course, who's fantastic.
Peace and love
in the role. Peace and love. But all three of those movies had the exact same fate, which was, like, in essence, like, they had no money to put them out there, and then none of them got a proper theatrical release. So this one, I think, played in theaters in the UK. Punisher played some places.
Fun fact: when I was in 4th grade, my best friend moved to Tokyo all the way through the end of high school, and he saw it in theaters.
He saw the Punisher in theaters,
and he saw Punisher in theaters, and I was so jealous until like 2 years later when it came out on video, and I was like, "Oh, all right, I guess."
Yeah, but he saw the Japanese cut, which was very different.
Yes,
non-stop gore, nudity, and sushi.
Well, no, because you know how they are about nudity. You can't see the good stuff, So yes. Anyway, it's well worth comparing these three films.
It's like none of them had an idea, and this was on the heels. I mean, you had the success stories of Superman. Batman '89 kicks in before this one. And Punisher was around that time. My chronology.
It's 87 is Punisher.
Oh, okay. So Punisher was before Batman, but this was after Batman. Yeah. Fantastic Four after Batman, right? So
yes,
they had proof positive that a comic book superhero could play huge in the theater, and yet all three of these movies were so cheap. And I will say, though, like, listening to a little bit of the behind the scenes of the chaos, I do think the director, sort of like the Fantastic Four's crew, it's like their heart was in the right place, their wallet was not in the right place. Their accounting was not in the right place. But you do get that sense that they were trying here. And so, Michael, you didn't watch the director's cut, right? Or the director's work credit.
No, and I don't know any background on this. Like, when I watched it, I didn't think, oh, they're really, like, chintzy on this budget. Like, I just, like, it wasn't. I guess I'm just so used to, like, what I got as a kid. It's just, that's the film.
Of course, yeah.
Right, seeing movies at the mall, which was very different because I guess theaters are still in malls, but they're good theaters. Like
seeing movies.
Yeah. But going and turning on the old boob tube and enjoying a show. But like these movies, like you would see them then VHS copies, crappy TVs. And so part of the charm was kind of like their low budget quality. Like, it was like reading like a comic book that, you didn't take good care of, basically.
Well,
but
we didn't have the kind of production stuff we have now, so we didn't like have anything to really compare it to.
So we did, though. We had Superman 1 and 2, which are both pretty epic. We had Batman 89, and yet that was, I think, the fun of these movies. And really, not just because we got to interview Mr. Culp, but I mean, Fantastic Four, that first one, totally that cast was so game for what they were trying to do. Salinger's a good choice as Captain America. I'll disagree a little bit with Senor X Shirley because I thought the action kind of clunky, even for that time.
But I would say that has a lot to do with constraints of budget.
They couldn't show anything, so they had to cut around everything. But the acting is actually, I agree, really solid. I think the guy, even if he's Italian, I'm not going to hold that against him for once.
Well, that's not what he says when the cameras aren't rolling. But sure, we'll just, for the sake of this, we'll just move along. And I mean, there are a couple people in the cast worth mentioning. Of course, the great Ned Beatty, who anytime he goes in the woods, he should be nervous. Are you
talking about Dan Connor's dad?
Yes, it is indeed Dan Connor's dad.
Okay, when I rewatched it, I was like, Dan's dad is in this. He should be like or selling some scam.
And
Otis, of course, from Superman.
From Superman, yeah. And Darren McGavin, aka the Night Stalker, but also the dad from A Christmas Story.
The mom from A Christmas Story.
Right. He plays the general. And Bill Mumy from Lost in Space plays the younger version of the general in the flashback stuff. And Bill Mumy, of course, as part of Barnes and Barnes, gave us the novelty hit Fish Heads, which I don't know if you guys, either of you know this.
Oh, I know it.
Roly-poly fish heads are never, ever seen dating Oriental women at Mexican restaurants. Yeah. And that's how old the song is. We could say, we had to say Oriental women. But I guess that just means the kind of rugs that they shop for.
I thought that was like not PC unless you're talking like exclusively about a rug.
Christian can say it. Christian can say it.
I have a card that like gives me. I get 5 of those a year. So that's one of them. And look, there's someone involved. Someone who's just a fan. I don't know. There was like not a commentary track, but there was a bonus feature where somebody just raves about finally getting to share this version, the Albert Pune work print director's cut.
Would you have him on your show?
He's passed.
He's a little dead.
Yeah.
But he might be easy to get.
Yeah. That's true. He's not going to, he won't say no. Much like roly-poly fish heads. But and he was just talking about like, there is a lot of heart to this movie. And I don't think it would be fair to compare this movie to Captain America, the First Avenger, but it might be a little bit more fair to compare it to Captain America, Brave New World. You might have some trouble. You might be surprised when you look for the heart in the two movies, the earnestness of it. I think that it definitely, as a 14-year-old, it played very campy and corny, but more than anything, what I remembered, and again, I'm watching a longer version of it, he's not in the suit nearly enough. There's not enough Captain America in the Captain America movie. Now, the 90-minute cut, the ratio is probably a little better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It never took me out of it.
And it front loads the original front, like all the stuff in the past is in
Yeah.
the first half hour, basically.
Right,
So
exactly.
you get lots of helpings of him in the costume early on, as opposed to the director's work print. I'm sorry, I don't want to call it improperly.
Yes, no, I appreciate that. And I kind of much like I was hoping that we would get the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man, the TV Spider-Man in No Way Home. I thought that the multiverse kind of lent itself that we could get a Matt Salinger, Captain America at some point. Also known for Revenge of the Nerds, by the way. Also in a film called Under the Tuscan Sun, and but it's a lot of television work. He was on an episode of Your Friends and Neighbors this year. So
never heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard the name of it. I haven't seen it, but so good for him, and he got to be a superhero. And here's the thing, so Batman 89 is the anomaly at this point. They gave Tim Burton money. He made a big movie. But you have to remember, by the fourth Superman, as bad as that was, one of the main reasons it was so bad was that they gave them very little money to spend on it. And there's the whole thing about the, nuclear weapons and John Cryer, Lex Luthor's nephew. Anyway, let's not get bogged down in that. Okay, when he rebuilds the Great Wall of China with powers that no one ever knew he had. But anyway, and the example I always use is even X-Men 2000, a very low budget, a painfully low budget
for what it was.
Really?
Because the big climactic fight scene happens in the gift shop at the Statue of Liberty, not outside on the Statue of Liberty. Even Spaceballs did that. So
you're making me nervous. You're stressing me out.
Because I mentioned I mentioned 2000 X-Men, or just the year 2000.
No, X-Men 2000. Oh my god.
Well, but my point is, I don't know how much more money they were going to get for this. That's why I mentioned. By the way, Michael, how much did you miss Eric's dog?
Like I was telling my friend the other night, I don't dislike dogs. I just don't want one.
That's fair. Yeah.
There's a compliment in there. I'll find it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I do give out the occasional like to Fezzik on Instagram.
Yeah, he's a handsome lad of questionable morals, but it's appreciated.
Soulful eyes.
He does.
A dog.
The other one has vacuous eyes, like there's no brain whatsoever behind
Nothing in there.
Are you talking about your dog or your kids now, Eric? I'm confused.
It depends on the day.
All right, that's fair. If we were streaming live right now, I feel like Mr. Hollywood would be in the chat. But have your kids seen 1990 Captain America? I did loan you my Blu-ray.
You did. Judah, my younger lad, he did start watching it, and he was just perplexed by it, and then he gave up after about 15 minutes, and he walked on. And
what? Really?
Yeah. Well, he's not the movie guy. Mr. Hollywood, aka Alex, I'm gonna have him sit down and watch this. I tried to get him, but he was kept up on goofballs that night, so he wasn't quite able to.
Definitely when you have an expectation for superhero films, the 21st century version of them, it makes it it might make it a little tougher to watch. But can you imagine showing your kids Superman 3, aka the good one, the one with Richard Pryor?
The real one? Yeah. I know, I've shown that one. They enjoyed him blowing out the penguin.
Yeah.
I will say that mask fitting is a little like gay club, like Cruising, like that movie. I don't know. It's right here, but even Anthony Mackie had a problem with his
true
cowl. So maybe on the second time they would have straighten that out a little bit.
Right, for when they did The Winter Soldier.
And that glove, why is that
yeah.
seam on the outside?
Because it's a gardening glove that they spray painted red.
Oh.
And they, for our visual audience, this is the moment that, again, I only have one best friend. Sorry, fellas. My best friend, John, who moved to Japan when we were in 4th grade. He and I watched this movie together when it was that summer that it was released on video. And we still may occasionally text each other, especially now in the age of memes. Mr. President, thanks. When Ronnie Cox tosses him his shield.
Yeah, that is really cute. It's a nice little gesture.
They did that thing I absolutely love in low budget movies, which is when the president is a character and seemingly has no one around him. So, like, it
no
feels
Secret
like
Service,
none, not
gone.
a soul. You feel like these presidents are so easy to take out in these films, and it becomes those moments where they have to straight up say, "That's right, Mr. President." So we understand this is supposed to be the president because there's no visual proof.
The plan to implant a new brain in him. I think there was a better plot in the Maxwell Smart movie, The Nude Bomb.
Oh,
The Nude Bomb had again, this
is
might
that
be
a film I should see?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the TV show Get Smart though?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a movie for that.
Okay.
And it's I would say watch episodes of the show before that, Eric, is kind of what I'm getting at.
I would concur with that opinion, but
it's like
it is.
I grew up watching that crap.
Yeah.
Like at night.
Well,
I would come home from preschool. I'd take my nap, and when I got up, Batman 66 and Get Smart were on Channel 5 in New York. And
I have all of that, the whole.
You have all of
on
Batman
DVD.
66?
Yeah, I got it for like $25. Such a good deal.
Who's a better villain, King Tut or Egghead?
King Tut.
Whoa. I thought that Vincent Price would get the edge, but
and I love who is it that play?
Is that Victor Buono?
Who plays Batgirl?
Oh, Batgirl.
Batgirl was
it's like a singer. It's not Leslie Gore. Who is it?
I wish.
Who is it?
Tipper Gore.
No, Yvonne Craig.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned things about myself in the episodes of Batgirl, and look, we all take different journeys, but I mean, that spandex didn't breathe back then is kind of what I'm getting at.
The little animation of her just going by the screen was enough for me right up front. I'm like, oh, I'm done.
I take Eric as more of a Catwoman, Eartha Kitt kind of.
Diana Rigg. Diana Rigg to me.
Okay.
Still my
well, here, I mean, so this is, look, we're doing kind of morning radio topics here. We're not going to rank all the Catwomen, and I do mean all the Catwomen, including Zoe Kravitz and Anne Hathaway. But who's your favorite? It's
definitely not Anne Hathaway.
No, there's something to be said for Eartha Kitt, but I don't know. Eric, did you just give us your answer?
Not Michelle Pfeiffer in the end of it all, though, just in terms of the most fully realized and how amazing her costume was. There are other Catwomen whose maybe their lines and curves might be more my speed, but Michelle Pfeiffer was everything in that film for me. So Michelle Pfeiffer.
My vote is Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. But Lee Merriweather, being the first one, but Julie Newmar is who I would think of. But it's tough to knock Michelle Pfeiffer. And I know Michael's going to say Halle Berry.
I might pick her over Anne Hathaway. I thought that was such a bad choice. And I'm not like an anti-Anne Hathaway person, but I don't know. It wasn't who I would have picked. Same with Zoe Kravitz. I didn't get that.
So you might like her in other stuff, Zoe Kravitz, but not necessarily.
Yeah, both of them. I don't get it.
Yeah.
The most impressive thing I found about Anne Hathaway's Catwoman is when she breaks into the mansion and gets the necklace and does her little dance out the window. Like that was my favorite part of her character.
I like
That was
her
the most
shoes.
like Catwoman thing that she
Mhm.
did. She just didn't ooze that. I don't know. She just didn't have the attitude.
Yeah. They didn't seem dangerous. Neither her nor Zoe Kravitz seemed dangerous.
No, and
Michelle Pfeiffer seemed actually dangerous, which kind of
crazy.
surprised me. Yeah,
like crazy.
unhinged.
Yeah. And that's what you want from a Batman villain. Someone that's like kind of, they're not in it for like the money. They're just in it because they like have to be.
Right. It's their gig.
Yeah.
Mhm.
On screen, Michelle Pfeiffer came off as crazy as Sean Young, who tried to get the part, which is kind of a
that
little bit
interview. So like hard to watch.
little bit of Hollywood, little showbiz lore for those of you who come to Bladtcast 666. By the way, I feel like this episode hasn't been nearly as evil as advertised. We've been fairly nice as we talk about things. Although your talk about Anne Hathaway is a little bit closer to what I expected.
Not really, though. I mean, he pulled his punch.
I'm being a little tame right now, I guess.
And
Well, there's your girl.
Yes, this is the action figure.
She looks like the Catwoman, the New York Post fixture who had all the plastic surgery.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that lady.
Jocelyn Wildenstein.
That's what I love about
Nice reference. She just
That is
died recently, by the way.
Do I feel bad now?
Rest in power.
No.
Rest in power,
Peace and
Jocelyn
love.
Wildenstein.
She was having like a resurgence.
She was?
Yeah. She's like had some plastic surgery to, I guess, kind of tone it down a little bit, and was on Instagram, and like her like 12-year-old husband was like taking all the pictures. Like people were like rediscovering her. They'd never heard of her. Yeah. She didn't look like that. I guess it's been within a year that she died.
Yeah.
But no, she was much less puffy.
Well, she look remember that puppet, Madam. Very similar kind of expression to that. Now, can you bring that one up, Christian?
She looks like her cat so much. I love it.
I feel like the cat's judging her and us.
Yeah, I for a long time I worked with someone who actually has on his CV a guest spot on Madam's Place, and he's very proud of it. The episodes are nowhere to be found, unfortunately. Although I have looked many times throughout my lifetime. But for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, this looks like someone we used to know at AfterBuzz TV, but this would be someone in front of the cameras,
now,
now. So Eric was challenging me to find a picture of Madam. The only thing that's embarrassing is that I don't have a folder of Madam photos that I could have just gotten to. Michael, do you want me to chase away Eric, or are you having fun still?
Oh, I don't care. You can do whatever you want with him.
Okay. So
Wow.
it's good because Michael, for the first time on Disney Plus, watched the new Fantastic Four.
I did.
I would like Michael to tell Eric and our audience, and I mostly said, okay, great, save it for the show, but I have a general idea where you're going. But I think Eric would enjoy hearing your thoughts, Michael.
Man, I need to find that text message because I did such a great way of describing.
You mean when you sent it to me?
Yeah, I did such a great way of describing how I felt about that movie. Okay.
Yeah, you found
Fantastic Four was so fucking bad. I had to turn it off and go to bed at 9 p.m. on a Saturday. And if you guys know, that's so unlike me. I made it about 15 minutes in and got really angry that they made her give birth in space when we don't even fucking know her yet. And then when all the countries were coming together to move the planet, I was like, nope, absolutely not. I'm still angry. It's like they asked some crackhead to come up with a good script. I'd literally rather listen to blank talk about blank. for an hour than finish that movie.
That's personal growth right there. I appreciate Michael saying
Self-censoring.
No, there's
We had like one rule.
yeah. Our one rule is we can not name names. This is this is not.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
Like it's like an Easter egg.
yeah. If you know us, you might know. You might, but you also might not. Eric might not even know. But yeah, and I thought that was interesting. So, was there anything that you felt, and it could be as simple as just some of the visuals, maybe some of the casting? Did any of the new Fantastic Four work for you, Michael?
All right, okay, I can get on that. All right, I will say after the first hour of the film, I didn't hate the last bit. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Like I absolutely hated like the first hour of the movie. I really liked the casting of Sue and Johnny. I thought they looked really good together. Like they looked like brother and sister. I thought it was. Well, I don't know if it has so much to do with the casting. I like that Johnny took a back seat, whereas in the Chris Evans, versions of that, he was like this. I mean, the Human Torch is like cocky, but it was like a little overboard for me, and I found him a little more relatable than the Chris Evans version. I kind of liked how spunky Sue is, especially for someone that has the name Sue. Like she's so spunky. I had heard that they were gonna make her the leader of the team, and I was like, huh. And I kind of get it. Pedro Pascal is like a total pussy. Like I don't get that casting at all. I mean, I get it. Studio side of it, like grand scheme money side of it, but I actually think people are sick of him too. I've heard that going around, that people are like over him, and that Walton Goggins needs to watch out because like his career trajectory is kind of going like his, and people are going to get burnt out on him, which will kill me because I absolutely love Walton. Really fun to drink with. I'm trying to think of anything else I really liked, but I thought the kitschiness, the like 40s, 50s vibe was okay until like they all started like that didn't bother me so much. Like I kind of like kitsch, but I don't know, when everyone was just kind of like wanting to move the world, it just took me out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was interesting because in general, I think we were, I'm going to speak in the royal we, Eric and I both enjoyed it for the most part.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think that one of the things, and we were talking about this recently, is I think that they at least did as good a version of Galactus as we're going to get. They understood.
That's a hard character to do cinematically. Yeah. I didn't even know how they were going to do it. And when he was like walking around, I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with it.
It gave me Time Bandits vibes. If you remember the Giant and Time Bandits, it's sort of like, that's how you do it. Right. You get a guy in there, you just film him right. You low angles. I once got to play a giant robot in my friend's short. The same thing. You just low angles make us all look like giants. When I see what you're saying in terms of like the kitsch, I think one of the issues, it's funny because I tried to watch it again and it didn't age as well. Could you? No,
wait, because the movie from July hasn't aged well.
When I try to watch it again, a half a year later, I found myself skipping large chunks, and so there's lots of really good set pieces, but I think like it's got this beautiful sort of exoskeleton, but then it's like plot is again the move of the earth, the stuff was like, oh, don't kill the baby. It's like, I'm sorry, like I
kill
love
the
babies.
baby.
I love babies, but I love my babies more who are not babies anymore, and so I don't know how well that plot put together, but I will say the casting, and I'm so excited about how they're going to play out in the big picture. Like you were bringing that up even with Pedro Pascal. I think it is kind of cool having a guy like him when you think big picture. Because I will respectfully and disrespectfully disagree with you.
Well, you know what?
He's
let's
got
see.
that Florence Pugh face. Like that face. Like
she's coming up in a minute.
Look at him. He doesn't even he doesn't have that physicality. Like when you think of I'm not body shaming or anything, but when you think of Mr. Fantastic, you think like long, lanky, stretchy, like it's just, I don't know, maybe that's the
should have been Will Chamberlain,
archetype
what you're
for
saying.
him,
or Harry Reams.
You know, like I get why all the fans wanted John Krasinski to be
Sure.
him.
Yeah.
Like he just does not have the physicality, but like also coming off Eddington, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think that, it's, you feel like we still haven't gotten a great Fantastic Four movie. And this is the fourth attempt, I guess.
I would have cast the guy that's the Thing, the guy from The Bear, to be Mr. Fantastic before I would have casted him.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was great as Ben.
I would have switched him, actually.
Oh, that's certainly interesting.
He looks like the Thing. Look at him.
Well, we do like Pedro Pascal best in things where we can't see his face.
Can I talk about something that really grossed me out in that movie?
Please do.
Besides the space birth, how the Thing would grow a rock beard.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck off.
Our buddy David Brody is on board with that sentiment.
Absolutely.
He does not.
Like, what, you just chiseling away every morning? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're not going to see that again in the future of the MCU.
And poor Natasha Lyonne. What a waste of time.
I mean, she's not even Alicia Masters. She's some other character.
Like
she's
I
can say it. She's some random Jew broad. You wouldn't say it, but I can say it.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that because I feel like Alicia Masters is a shiksa, but you can tell me if I'm wrong. But I think she is in canon in the comics, so maybe that's why they got this. Yeah, but it definitely is one of those things, where you're like, oh my god, Natasha Lyonne is so great in so many things, but then you see her in American Pie 2, and you see her in this, and you're like, huh? Did they just not know what they had? But yeah, I think I don't know. It wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it. I stayed out late. I avoided the nerds at Comic-Con down in San Diego so that I could see this movie before any of those idiots spoiled it for me. I think in a lot of ways, I actually preferred Thunderbolts because to me, I loved those characters. And I know you have an issue with a character, specifically an actress who portrays a character. But I just felt we're talking about the importance of heart in some of these movies. And this movie had so much heart. It dealt with, the importance of friendship. It dealt with mental health. And in so many ways, you're like, oh, that's why this movie didn't make the money that it needed to. But I don't know. I would say this was my favorite MCU movie of 2025. Might be a hot take, but
what else is there?
Brave New World.
Okay, all right.
Did you see that?
Fucking live, Tyler. Y'all know you don't even want me to start on her.
No, I mean I kind of do, but
I will say I completely do, but it's not Connorcast, it's Bladtcast.
Yeah.
666. Wait, have you done any ritual sacrifices yet as part of the show today?
No, but I did have an intro from Hack Ride. You did miss that. So
it was great. I was really impressed.
Hack Ride is a singular talent who is underappreciated in his time. So much so
I feel the same.
The person behind Hack Ride rarely appears as Hack Ride. I'm the only one who asks for him as Hack Ride. He shows up as an avatar version of himself, Casey Day. But I much prefer. I would go so far as to say I think Hack Ride's a genius. But so what worked for you in Thunderbolts, And why did someone's huge head not bother you?
I told you I thought it might have been like the vest.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Oh
did.
my
I forgot. You did tell me that.
like helps like proportionately.
Mm.
She was humbled like that. Yeah, she'd been humbled and she wasn't so cocky. And I thought that helped a lot. I don't love Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but that end, man. That end, like, I guess I agree with you. It's the best one of the year. And I think it's like, if it weren't for the ending, I wouldn't feel that way. But the end was so good. So, like, now.
Yeah. No, I know. That was very like, come on, let's get the rest of this. I think the ending of Thunderbolts is more exciting than the ending of Fantastic Four because it wasn't like a surprise.
Oh man, when I saw that spaceship, I was like, oh fuck.
Now, you still don't go see movies in the theater, right? I think I bullied you into seeing New Mutants, which I should still apologize for.
He wanted to be alone.
I went to like a movie premiere in a theater, but before that I cannot. That was like July. I can't even think of anything.
I mean, Eric and I go to see movies that we know are going to be bad.
New Mutants was the one I saw.
That's what I just said.
And I saw it in the drive-in.
Yeah. I also saw it.
So I could smoke.
That's
the only place you could see
in 2020. That was the only place in California to see movies was at the drive-in. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't know. I just thought that this was fun, and they did kind of the unthinkable. They made me feel something for John Walker, who's always just a top-notch D-bag. But I don't know. I think I'm interested in seeing those characters going forward. Of course, there won't be Thunderbolts * New Avengers 2. Yeah. So
I hope they go by the New Avengers. I assume that's what.
Well, technically, that movie's called the New Avengers.
Well,
but it's like Thunderbolts, New Avengers. But down the street from me, Sebastian Stan was changing posters in a bus station. I probably have that video somewhere, but I just described it, so it's fine. So there's a lot of things that we could focus on, but I do think, Mr. Shirley, because of the simple fact that we're here and we definitely want to embrace the idea of this being the long-awaited Bladtcast 666. We wanted there to be some evil. We wanted there to be some hate. And you had been compiling a list
for years.
We are not going to read everything on this. But
I've been doing this for years, by the way. This was a note in my phone. And it was in 4 parts, actually. But I pushed it all into one.
Yeah. And our visual audience is seeing it, but I just want to
it's really long.
It is very long, and we'll just touch on a few of these things.
Yeah, sure.
And the one that I noticed was that as I was scrolling, you hate when people pronounce eggs as eggs, and I'm trying to not say
it's like a California thing, and
yeah.
It's weird because when I think of Californians, I don't really think of. I mean, you hear that vocal fry valley kind of girl kind of thing, but I really don't think of like words that are weird other than people the way they say legs and roof. That's another one that they do weird. I don't know, like natural. Born and bred Californians.
Yeah, they're the kind of people who put ketchup in their eggs. So I don't think anybody.
That's also a little Midwestern, though. I feel like some of what you're talking about. So you might not want to go to like I don't know, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan.
I mean, I love like Drop Dead Gorgeous, like Minnesota, like like I love like that kind of. It's just weird when someone's talking like like, hey, you want to go have some eggs? And it's just like, what? Like, or those are the same people that are like, want to go with. I'm like, bitch, where? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Do you want to go with me? Do you want to
Yeah,
go
it's like
with
finish
him?
your sentence.
Yeah.
I hate that too. That needs to be on that list.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
the
shit,
gender
yeah.
reveal party thing. I have so much rage for that. So I feel every inch of that.
I just want to fill them all with like black smoke. Like,
Well, how many fires have started because of those things?
It's a few. Yeah.
World famines.
Or better or worse than gender reveal parties?
I'm just saying like what it's doing to the environment. I'm just kidding. Like, no, it's just, yeah, it's, who cares? Like, who cares? It's just a baby. Everyone just think, oh, I don't know if it's like a Southern thing, but Christian and I were talking about someone else that's kind of like this. It's like when someone makes a baby and it's like, look at what I've done. And it's like, and it's like, but it's me and my partner's baby. It's like, yeah, big deal. Like, who cares? Like, I don't know.
I may or may not have been like that myself. So, you know, I wasn't.
I was with you when Lucy was born.
That's true. You were around for the second one.
But you were not like that at all. At all.
Well, I knew to hide it from you, Michael.
It's a narcissism thing. The way narcissists get about their kids.
We did not do a baby shower for either dude. No interest and
no presents.
You didn't do a sprinkle for the second one?
No sprinkle. No sweat. No nothing. Nothing.
Is that a Jewish thing? A sprinkle?
No. Sprinkle's like an LA thing. Like it's the second baby shower, which is not a shower; it's a sprinkle.
Yeah, it's because the second one doesn't deserve a party, but also you have most of the shit already. That's really what it comes down to, you know. So
this list I want tattooed. It will be my first tattoo, and my only tattoo. I want this all tattooed on as my tramp stamp.
You just want all of it, huh?
It's like shoulder to shin.
Shoulder to upper ass. Caramel. Hold on. That was a whole thing when we talked about when we talked about Daredevil. The way he said caramel.
Yeah, you guys are getting really caught up on the pronunciations and things like words that bother me.
Yeah, I mean that's the stuff that is currently speaking to Eric, which is fine. And you love sharing your old graphics.
But then Michael X, this one. Listen,
you really outdid yourself.
This one, there was a lot of, and I would say a lot of love in this.
Yeah,
you know, as we did more of them, I realized I kept adding, including Loki sauce, which, Christian and I both suffered through actually eating.
Yeah, I'm not in the room with the Loki sauce, believe it or not. Otherwise, I would.
Wasn't it all like, what happened? Like, it was like everything was cold or something because Eric didn't get it like immediately. Like, what was
the chicken nuggets might have?
Or someone ordered Loki sauce online or something. Was that Eric?
I don't even remember how you got it.
No, but the chicken was not warm. Yeah,
but our visual audience, we're looking at a video of gender reveals gone wrong. And so there was one where these three kids were supposed to pop a balloon and the balloon flew away. And here a dad and a son are way too excited about the fact that it's going to be a boy, and the pregnant wife ends up on the ground because they're so excited jumping around. So,
she's not that pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I say. So, and
don't turn the fan on.
Yeah, don't. This little kid says, "What the hell?" Some of these, yeah. Some of these, So I have to wonder, like, how many of these are actually phony, But anyway, I just wanted to. We should go.
Can I get a copy of that list of hate, though? I want to explore.
You're just going to use it against me.
How would I use it against you? Just because you hate
Start
Robert
saying
Smith?
The word sofa?
No, he does. Actually, you're missing something. He doesn't hate Robert Smith. He hates when people say he reminds them of Robert Smith.
I hate that.
Huge insult.
I
would never say that to you.
Well, especially now, Robert Smith
fucking rude.
Robert Smith just looks like an old drag queen now, which I do not describe to you at all. So no.
In a lot of ways, Eric Connor reminds me of Morrissey.
Because I don't perform when it gets cold.
Yeah, well, you insist no meat products are served at Staples Center when you perform there. But
did that happen?
Yes.
Did he get his way?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
There's one that jumps out at me, which is Stranger Things, because here's my thing about Stranger Things. I was recently asked to be a guest on a podcast. I was asked, "Are you all caught up on season 5?" And I could have channeled my best Michael Shirley when I said, "Bitch, I got 2 episodes into season 2, and I haven't
I
really
don't even know if I got 1 into season 2, but I did watch the first season.
I thought the first season was pretty good. It was just one of those things where the second season I wasn't feeling it. I do feel as though if I watched it, I probably would enjoy it, but I
It's
haven't
like Harry Potter. It's like, no.
Well, my example of that, the thing for me, and Michael knows this, he's heard me talk about it, is Game of Thrones. I've never seen it. I've never seen a minute of it. I'm not looking for
that.
I got you beat. I only saw the last season.
What? Who does that?
That's crazy talk.
That's really weird.
There's a reason why it's a not very interesting story, so I will save it for off camera.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Don't bore us.
I'll bore you off camera, not on.
I'll tell my buddy Adam Bush that my friend Eric is the kind of guy who only watched the musical episode of Buffy.
Oh God, that still haunts me. I was such a Buffy fan. I had to have everything, so of course I bought the album, even though I hate musicals. Further down the list, and whenever any of those songs come on, I'm just like, Siri, next. It's just
it's interesting because you would think that shows would have learned, but
it's the Ryan Murphy
a few years ago, the previous season of Star Trek Brave New Worlds, they did a musical episode.
Oh yeah,
of course they did.
I'm sorry, the lesbians look like Lance Bass.
That was what I was going to
Justin Bieber in the 2010s.
One of the things you hate is fat Elvis. You're fine with young Elvis, though,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, so embarrassing because you just know he's filled with what did they say, 40 pounds of shit when he died?
Yeah, and
I
mean, some of those performances, you can watch, fat
dancing.
Elvis Vegas performances. He'll do a song
so wet,
and he gets
winded.
And he'll do the same song again because he, just kind of loses track. So Ryan Gosling is Ken, but just in general, Ryan Gosling's okay.
Oh,
but
God, he has a punch me face. I mean, I don't. Ugh. He's like a blonde I can't get behind.
Who's a blonde you can get behind or at?
Oh,
that is a great question.
Oh,
I don't have the bell out.
Throw me
here.
some names.
I'm thinking a blonde male actor.
Chris Evans.
Chris Hemsworth, all the Marvel blondes. They're all babes.
I can
Fabio.
get behind that.
No, he's not a real blonde.
What about Fabio in his prime? We're not talking present day Fabio.
No. I was like, no. I grew up seeing the RuPaul show and stuff like that. So that time period to me, he was like the cringe cover, romance novel guy. It was like, oh God, just get an interpreter.
Got one for you. Either of the Nelson brothers.
Who?
Oh boy. So you familiar with Ricky Nelson from the Ozzie and Harriet show? He was a singer.
Okay, my ultimate blonde is Tab Hunter. So if that helps anything.
It helps many things.
It does help many things, but so Ricky Nelson had 2 twin sons, Matthew and Gunnar Nelson. And I believe that they were featured in the most recent season of Peacemaker.
I haven't watched that because I'm really excited about it, and I have I can't finish What We Do in the Shadows because I don't want it to end. I just haven't started on Peacemaker because I know it's going to be so good.
I think that
really fun.
we were very happy with this most recent season, and you can
He's so
find the
blonde.
episode.
He's one of my blondes. Oh,
John
Wait.
Cena?
yes. Oh my
Even if
God.
you can't see him though.
Oh my God. The biggest hand I've ever shook in my life. So hot. So hot.
Until you meet me and shake my hand.
I know. It's hard to believe that you and I have never like had it
No.
in person.
Oh my gosh, I forget these things. I haven't seen Michael in person in a very long time.
I
But
know.
we
I'm
used
gonna
to
come to
I
LA
mean,
soon.
you can take a look at my background. You can see proof that we used to actually
just
be
sit
together
next to
in
each
place.
other.
So these are the Nelson boys, Matthew
No,
and Gunnar.
absolutely not. No. No.
It's as if Edgar Winter was even more albino.
I was just about to say, like, give that man a flute.
The Michael Shirley story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that hair to be a little like higher on top.
One thing that was great,
You
I
know.
got one of the I got a cameo from my blonde-haired friend Noah, and I got one of the Nelsons, and the other Nelson appeared in the video for no extra
Because they just
cost.
hang out.
That's
I-
the
yeah,
trick.
apparently.
That's probably the trick that they do.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you think that you're like the one.
You did get me a great cameo once, Fred the Elephant Boy from the Howard Stern show. Which, if I could play it, but I don't want to stop this show in its tracks.
Does Caitlyn Jenner still do them? Because I'd take one of those.
They were like
That'd be
$1,000
funny.
though.
She was top 1%,
Yeah.
I think, in terms
Ooh.
of charging.
Yeah,
Well, I
George
bet,
Santos was
I
like
was just
500.
That would be
Yeah.
my number 2.
Really, George Santos? Well, he's out of jail,
Yeah.
so he's probably going to start doing them again.
I just saw Lauren Bobart didn't get invited into his holiday party, and they like turned her away at the door.
Oh, sweet.
Now, see, that's the kind of tea that I look to you for.
Mhm.
So I love all that catty stuff. I'm going to assume that Marjorie Taylor Greene also didn't get invited this year.
Oh my God, she's
I'm looking
she's
for her
good.
reality shows.
She's
to be
doing
awesome.
quite the face turn, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Huh?
Very
I
well.
used
put.
that correctly, didn't I?
You used it perfectly. I'm proud of every inch
Thank
of you.
She's
So-
like sorry, but like she really doesn't like saying it. That's like what
Yeah.
I get out of every interview.
So you did touch on the fact that you hate musicals.
Mm.
Specifically, what are your thoughts on Wicked?
Oh my God, I can't wait till it's gone for good. Like, oh my God, they made like 2 of them just to piss me off. Like, no.
You didn't have someone in
Yeah.
your household make you see them, so yeah, good for you. And I didn't have to, but I will give something to the first one, but that second Wicked movie, it is unbelievable how unwatchable it was.
I've
And
not
I'm sure
seen
I
any of it. Oh.
And I feel like there aren't enough people in Ariana Grande's life to get her the help that she needs.
All that
Because-
stuff is so weird. All the Cynthia Erivo stuff.
No, I was
This one guy.
I was telling you what my buddy Milo Yiannopoulos was saying about Cynthia Erivo, but I don't know if I should share it. I don't know if that fits into this program.
666.
The best
That's
way
true.
I saw it put was it was like a meme, and someone would put I think Ariana Grande and that black bald lady be fucking.
Yeah, I think that theory is definitely it's definitely out there.
Well,
And-
they also, similar to Christian and I, who also have a non-demi-curious, semi-binary romance.
What? Oh,
That's
not
the term they
this-
used. That was an
not
official
stuff.
quote.
Wait, what? Okay,
I could.
this is
It's
more
like
serious
decaf,
than I thought.
half-calf. I can't quite understand. Double decaf, half-calf is in essence what that is.
Here's the thing about Ariana Grande. I'm going to let Milo take care of Cynthia Erivo. You can see how they did the costume fittings for the second movie when they did the first, and none of the clothes fit her in the second movie. They have to like add these little layers and padding and things because she's stick thin in the first one, but she's like Karen Carpenter today in the second one. And I had to look away.
I Christian. I started watching the film, but I thought I'd walked into Nuremberg. Thank you.
Only you get to make those jokes.
I know.
Okay.
You and Nick Fuentes are the only ones who get to make those jokes.
But for different reasons.
For very different reasons. So I don't know how familiar our audience is with Milo Yiannopoulos. At one point, he was known as the gay conservative. Now he's very proud to say that he's not gay anymore. But you watch him talk. But he really went in on Cynthia Erivo when he was having a sit down with Tucker Carlson.
The most celebrated woman on the stage at the moment is the Gorgon opposite Ariana Grande, whose name I forget now. This Nosferatu, like black Nosferatu, who seems to be sucking the life force out of poor Ariana, who's I think going to die within the next few weeks. If you've seen that singer's physique lately, she's sort of. But this appalling apparition, Cynthia or something, I think. Of course, she's called Cynthia.
And that's the moment where you're like, "Oh, but he's not gay anymore." I'll let him, lean into it a little bit more because I think the way I remember this clip, Tucker's reaction.
With these claws, and you look at the silhouette and you're like, "That's literally Nosferatu." It's literally Nosferatu, and I know a gay man did that. And of course, a gay man then put her on stage in Jesus Christ Superstar as our Lord. Did you know that?
No.
You've seen the person I'm talking about, right?
No.
Okay, well, you'll Google it later. But it's this spindly, it's just straight up goblin-looking black woman. Like, and I I'm not trying to have like a Roseanne moment, although she was right.
That's the main reason why I wanted to. The main reason why I wanted to show this clip to Michael Sherman.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Tucker's like, carry on.
Well, that's Tucker's job. Check out the most recent episode of Who Are These Broadcasters? Because I show a number of these clips. There's something that Milo says where Tucker's just like, let the record show is I'm not laughing, and he drinks some water. And believe me, this isn't it. This isn't where it gets to. But he references Roseanne, who
loving her rap career, by the way.
Yeah, do you like the current incarnation of Roseanne? I know she had a podcast with her son for a while, and back when RFK Jr. was trying to ruin the country from the top down instead of from the middle down, the story about how he killed a bear and dumped it in Central Park was told on Roseanne's podcast. He was like in her kitchen, and I guess the story was about to break, and it's like, well, this is the place to tell it. So Roseanne's just like sitting there, and that is the most recent time I saw Roseanne. But to be fair, it wasn't that long ago.
You saw her music video she did, right? With the long blonde cornrows.
Was it from She Devil?
No, this is like, I don't know, like a year ago. She did like a political music video. It's really, really, really funny. I mean, it's funny.
What?
Not funny. It's funny. Not funny.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Funny. Yeah. But the thing I'm talking about is this. This is Roseanne's kitchen.
A woman in a van in front of me hit a bear and killed it. A young bear. So I pulled over and I picked up the bear and put him in the back of my van because I was going to skin the bear.
As you do, by the way.
And it was very good condition, and I was going to put the meat in my refrigerator. And you can do that in New York City. You can get a bear tag for a roadkill bear.
You get
her face. She's just like,
Yeah.
It's impressive that Roseanne is in a room with one other person and she's the sane one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
she knows he's crazy for sure.
Yes. Right. And, she was like, oh, yeah, he'll come on my podcast. what's the worst this guy could do, So
She's looking at him like you look at a little kid that comes into your house that's mentally retarded, and you're like, what's he gonna break? Like, what's he gonna break?
Michael Shoei is running a daycare center in Tennessee right now.
Yes, but it's only for the developmentally disabled. So be sure. Do I want to see this Roseanne rap video?
Yes.
Do you know what it's
God.
called?
Are you going to be struck if
It's like featuring Roseanne? It's you can't miss it.
Play it without sound?
Yeah, that's probably what it's Tom McDonald. Yeah, I know this guy. I don't know this guy. I know of this guy. He does a lot of very cringy, hyper conservative.
It's about the visual.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna show the visual.
Yeah.
He had a song that I was on a podcast called Shitty Song of the Week, and he did he really rushed out a Charlie Kirk memorial song.
Lord.
It was well, let's just say it was not the tribute that he was hoping it would be. I don't even know if I need to play the video. I will play it on mute.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I told you it's the blonde cornrows.
This image says it all, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the piece de resistance of her comeback, I guess.
Has she come back? Because I feel
think
like
that I feel like the people that are protesting for Israel and Palestine and so passionate, like the younger generation, they don't really know who she is and they don't really care. So I think that she's just got the audience that wants her. I don't really think she is trying to get bigger or she might be trying to convert people, but not to Roseanneism. I just think she doesn't care anymore at all.
Yeah.
Has Trump ever defended her, Mike? Do you know?
Oh, she has it's funny. She kind of was like the way she was around RFK, but a little more excited looking. She's been to his dinners and yeah, they're buddies. But you also have to remember, in the 90s, both of them were really big. And I'm sure they had tons of interactions together over the years. And I don't know, Roseanne is if you watch old interviews with her, she's always going against the grain. So if it's super Republican, she's usually super liberal, or if it's super Democratic, she just goes the other way of the pendulum. And I don't know, I think she has just so much trauma in her life. She, when she was 14, she had a terrible car accident, flew out of the car, busted her head open, had a completely different personality. The way she was treated, in the industry, being a strong woman in the 90s. I think she feels betrayed. I think she's angry at the world. And I think this is how it manifests in her. I don't know. I don't know. I just think she's out there. She's a little detached from, I don't know. It's kind of like when people talk to me about Britney Spears, I will say, she is not a normal person like you and me. She's just a different kind of person. And it's just from everything, life experience.
Yeah, and the thing that I wanted to make sure we talked about was Britney Spears, but I want to go back to Roseanne for a second. And I still feel as though she still has to answer for one thing in particular, and it's not the tweet that got her fired from ABC. It's inflicting popular culture with Tom Arnold. It would have never happened.
Oh my
not
God.
for Roseanne.
I ordered a signed, it was one of her early biographies, the one where she's dressed like a romance novel cover. Mm-hmm. And I bought a signed copy on eBay, and I just thought the price was good. I didn't really pay attention to it. I get it, and Tom Arnold had signed it too, and I was like, "This is bringing down the value. Like, what the shit?" It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's actually, yeah. If you were to buy standard def DVDs, the ones signed by Tom Arnold are half price.
Although the subreddit that's fans of the Stupids, I bet you could sell it to them for a killing.
That's Stupids is in the movie, right? I thought you meant actual stupids, like former stunt boys and late night announcers. So a lot of people have really been concerned about Britney. There was this huge Free Britney movement after that documentary, and I only saw clips of the documentary. I only know a little bit about it, but as you know, someone who is kind of a detached observer to this, I would say that it was a mistake to free Britney. The videos are largely disturbing and more troubling. It makes me, have no connection to her, but I feel very bad for where she's at in life.
It's kind of like a car crash you can't look away from.
Yeah. And look, I think that there's a lot of things that you could say when you look at these pictures, and I don't know. I mean, I do think that most men probably are like, yeah, but I still would, and I think that's the important thing for most of us. And it's it really is the car.
These don't bother me.
No, this one isn't even a bad one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sort of doing this on the fly.
I'm not bothered.
Eric,
maybe, but not bothered.
You're not bothered, Eric.
Someone get Eric a binder.
But whatever you want to say about it, Michael. What do you think when you see some of these videos she posts?
I was actually interviewed by the New York Times for the Hulu documentary. And I was interviewed by another documentary that was based in London. And I eventually, after I did them, I asked them to pull all the interviews, and I didn't want them out there. And it's the only reason I did that was because I knew that when I did them, there was a little something in it for me. And be it like notoriety or doors or whatever, and I had such a hard time with it. And I just told myself, like, I cannot be part of any more people getting fame or money or just anyone taking anything from her. I feel when I watch these videos, on one hand, it's a little cringe sometimes, but she seems happier.
Okay.
Going back to your original point, I was definitely part of the Free Britney movement. I never thought it should have just been cut off. I never thought the conservatorship it was like a cold turkey, this is completely over. Right. No. I thought, and I was even at the time, I was never like, make all these like people like leave her, let her in control of everything. I was like in the middle. Like I wanted everything to change for her because I felt like the people who were in charge of the conservatorship, and having worked with some of them, knew that it wasn't, their interests were front and center. Like you can watch in one of these interviews, this is like an executive with Jive Records. I think it was the Hulu New York Times doc. and they were talking about the first time they met Brittany's dad and mom, and she was young. She's probably like, I don't know, probably like 9, 10. And after, like, at the end of the meeting, Jamie said, that little girl's gonna buy me a new boat. And I was just like, ugh, this is just such, like, foreshadowing. I always tell people when they want to talk to me about her videos, try to look at it like, well, I've been saying this for a few years now, but I used to say, think about like a 14, 15-year-old whose parents are gone for the weekend. And that's the best way I can put it. She didn't really get to grow up and have like a childhood like normal people.
It's one long risky business.
Oh, yeah. I
like
think
film.
I think she's like emotionally in her teens, and I think that's what everyone's seeing, and it's by no fault of her own. You know, she's been working since she was like 3. So I think now that she has this freedom and isn't bound to like record labels and contracts and tour contracts and residencies, I think we're seeing her be her, but there's so much trauma, and it's like a big old tangled mess.
Yeah. And I think that I feel like most people, there's varying degrees of the seriousness that they feel about it, you know, and I'm often reminded that while he still had a late night show, Craig Ferguson talked about how, you know, he had gone through recovery and he wasn't going to make any jokes about her. And that was at the point where, you know, everybody was making jokes about her. And I think, you know, that keen eye of like, okay, I understand that there is definitely a struggle here. And, you know, some of the videos are funny, but a lot of them you just feel for the person there. And I think, you know, with some degree of authority, I think you're making the interesting point is that there was never any time for her to be a kid or a grown-up. So there's like this kind of mishmash of all of it.
And I will say that this isn't just like some kidnapping, sabotage case. And it's something I've said to like the people that interviewed me, even though I'm never going to say this to anyone. But there's a reason she was put into a conservatorship. And I feel like that's gotten really lost. Like, I never hear anyone delve in, like, what happened? What did she do? And I know what happened. And there is a reason she was put in a conservatorship. But that's why I felt like you can't just take all this away because of all the public pressure the judge was getting. It was just kind of like, get this off my back. I'm sick of dealing with this anymore, is kind of the vibe I was getting from the judge. But like, there are definitely concerns with her. Sure. And from what everything that's happened to her and how that's manifested in her life. And yeah, they kind of did her a disservice, but I think everyone was kind of getting scared. Oh. Like all the inner circle or whatever. And no one really fought it. But I think it's really wild that no one really has tried to get to the bottom of why something so extreme was done.
Yeah.
And dealing with their mental health, that's like that, you know, the old comment about like recovery versus recovered, right? Or recovering. It's like ongoing. Like, so there's not a magic pill. There's whoever is kind of in charge of a conservatorship. It's like the idea, so much of what we're seeing here too is like, hopefully she's like got someone in her ear who is making sure she is getting the therapy she needs, getting the medication she needs, whatever.
You know, I bet the last thing she wants is to talk to any doctor.
Understood. Probably. But but it's like, right, it's like, it's one of those things like going cold.
It's like when you get burned. Yeah.
I
don't know. It's sad, but I'm glad that I don't want to say she's not. I mean, I don't keep in contact with her, but like she doesn't seem super bothered. You know, she'll take her Instagram down for like a day, but she didn't like delete the posts really. You know, she'll leave them there.
Yeah. No, and I think that probably what we all, we all want what's best for her, the idea that she's probably happier. You just want her to be safe, and maybe we just want to remember her in happier times is probably the way that we want.
Well, you know, Kim Kardashian's pulled her under her wing, and who knows? You know, I have my own history with that family, but I will say that I think Kim's probably a good influence, and it looks like they're like hanging out.
Okay,
like
well, that's good.
Every once in like
Kim's seen a lot of wild things, so I think she could be a good. She might be able to approach things in a different way. I don't want to belabor any of this for too long, but I do think that we need to get back to our list.
Back to some of the
I think we need to get back to the list. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go to the bottom of.
Wait! People who have their meth in their car?
Well, people who leave meth in my car.
Oh, in your car? Okay. Listen, Michael. I apologized.
Really jarring discovery, by the way.
And I gave you like a really high-end Sonic coupon for the problem, but whatever. We'll move on.
Your list includes Camille Grammer and Kelsey Grammer. If you have to rank them, which one do you like least? It's Camille? Yeah, because Kelsey was the beast. So I mean, you have to, give something to Hank McCoy, right?
That fucking stupid show.
Well, okay. So now, did you ever hear Camille talk about her battles with irritable bowel syndrome? She talked about this at length on Stern.
Okay.
Would that change your opinion of her, knowing she suffered?
No. When her house burned down, I was like, good. Shitty things happen to shitty people. That's exactly what I said, like, to the TV screen. All right, you might find this hard to believe, but I had never in my life watched any of the Real Housewives franchises. And I've been working all on my house on stuff, about to start like actual like building renovations, but I've just been doing like little things around the house I hadn't like gotten to, and I wanted to put something on that I didn't care about, that would just keep me going and just keep me company, things that were busy. So I started with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Never watched that. Then I watched the Kardashians. Never seen that. And I was like, well, I want to keep this like high life living, busy on the go, like vibe going. So then I put on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Totally fucking sucked in. Like absolutely obsessed with Kathy Hilton. Absolutely hate Camille Grammer. Like she is like, seems like one of the worst people on the fucking planet. And I always thought Frasier was like stupid and lame, and I hate the opening theme. It was just really
tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I was like what, like 6, 7 when that show was huge.
I'm sorry, 6, 7.
It was. Oh no! Did you hear? In-N-Out is like canceled like the number 67 order at their because of the teens.
Yeah, the teens.
Yeah, so like
they ruin everything.
I thought she was like fucking awful, and then I saw on the news the other day that Kelsey Grammer said that Donald Trump is probably the best president the United States has ever had. So that's why he's on the list under her.
That's not something new. He's been saying that for a while.
I knew he was a fan, but then like I was just like, no, they go together. They're both going on that list together.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it's yeah, and I think that it's interesting because Eric, you referenced the fact that she has IBS, and
good.
I was going to look for those clips, but instead I found a list of celebrities with irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh, goody.
And on this list, this seems like the most Michael Shirley article I could find.
Love
Mary
her.
Jane Watson herself, Kirsten Dunst, who I'm a fan, present
Yeah,
day, still a fan
totally.
of Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
I think she's great.
I hear
I've always
she's
thought
not
so.
nice.
I'm
And
sorry
that
to
doesn't
hear
surprise
that.
me, and I don't care.
No, I don't care. Come
No,
on.
and her
Let her
scene
be awful.
her scene in Spider-Man is hotter knowing that she has IBS.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that she's not the one who's upside down. I guess.
I was just okay.
I'm sorry.
I was
didn't mean to steal it.
pitching you.
Also
Underhand.
on the list, Tyra Banks.
That's believable.
This is according to Cosmopolitan, by the way. So this
They
is
would know.
I'm surprised they would publish something like that. That seems a little lowbrow.
Click
for
is a
them.
click.
I guess.
Yeah.
Who else?
Is
Peter Dinklage?
Hang on a second.
I hope so. He's
hold
on
on.
my list too.
Is Camille
know.
Meyer Camille Grammer? Is that the same person?
Who cares?
Well, no, it's
I don't know.
important because is
I
this
have
her?
no idea. Yeah, that's her.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why I asked, because that's not a great picture.
She has resting IBS face.
Yeah,
Really?
it's a
Mean
lot of
person.
reality stars that have this problem, which I guess kind of makes sense.
TMZ is really hard for me to follow now because like all these people they talk about are like dead influencers and like people on like Love Island. I'm like, I don't watch this crap.
I'm not gonna lie, this one surprises me. Rapper Cameron, who used to have OJ Simpson on his podcast doing football picks every week, and I'm not saying that this was in like 1993. No, this was in 2024 before the juice passed. And I know Eric would say rest in power. But you know, I mean, some of us try to not have those opinions. You know, so every once in a while there's a name that jumps out, but it's mostly reality TV stars. But Kirsten Dunst and Tyra Banks were the reason why I decided I had to share that.
I'm sure Kirsten Dunst loves that.
Yeah, I know. But the fact that it hasn't been taken down means there must be some degree of truth to it. Is people with IBS something that should be added to your list, Michael?
I'd just rather not talk about it.
That's
I
fair.
don't even want to know. I don't even want to know if you're that girl.
There's the reason why this list is great.
It's varied.
Yeah, it is very, very varied. Now,
it's stream of consciousness. Like, as something would bother me, I would just put it in. So it doesn't go in an order. You
don't hate Peter Dinklage.
No.
You hate Peter Dinklage taking movie roles away from little people.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened with that Snow White movie. He made such a stink about it that there would have been 7 roles in that movie.
Remember when it was going to be not dwarves?
Well, there was that at one point.
What is the politically correct? Is that correct?
I think it's just all all little people.
Midget is not.
No, fidget. It's different than midget.
That's a completely different thing.
I think dwarf is what it is. Dwarf
little person or dwarf, depending on what their condition is.
Well, because like dwarf is an actual technical designation, I think. You know,
it is. It is medically. It is.
Yeah.
I do have a question about this. So, Christian, you're bringing up the idea that Peter Dinklage basically went to Disney and said, you know, don't put 7 little people into these roles. It's denigrating.
Well, it's de facto what he said that led to that. But yes, sure.
But my question then for X Shirley is, so are you saying the idea that Peter Dinklage gets these roles designated for little people, knowing that Peter Dinklage can get all sorts of roles? Or are you talking about the Snow White incident?
He's the only dwarf actor.
So
he's taking every role that's for a dwarf goes to him.
What about when he takes?
Unless you've seen Tiptoes. Have you seen Tiptoes?
With Tiptoe Through the Tulips?
With Gary Oldman?
Yeah, I sent the trailer to Christian, and I said,
"Oh, is that what that was?"
And I said, "Have you seen this film?" Because I saw Matthew McConaughey like dying laughing watching the trailer on a podcast because it was like, and the greatest work of his career, Gary Oldman, and he just busts out laughing. And he's like, "That's like ridiculous." Like, it's like you don't see little people in Hollywood. They're always, it's like very Wizard of Oz, and like anytime you see it, I remember him being on Nip Tuck and being really good. And then he's everywhere. And then like whenever there's a little person in a role on TV, it's him. It's like, I know there are little people actors out there in Hollywood. I know Wee Man. Like I know. And
wait, sorry.
You know
Wee Man?
Wee Man. Yeah.
He knows him a little.
I know Wee Man. I knew Ryan Dunn. I love the Jackass boys. Come on. Like, look at me. I just think it's crappy that it's like the inclusivity just trickles down to him. Like, name me one other A-list, B-list, C-list dwarf actor.
Not since Billy Barty passed.
Tom Cruise.
That's
The guy in Twin Peaks.
That's actually a much better answer, Tom Cruise. Oh yeah, the guy in Twin Peaks.
Right. I saw him in a no pun intended. I saw him in a short film. And it was him.
Wait, I wonder if this still works.
Next to remember Bigfoot from Stern, Christian?
Of course.
They were in the same film, and I walked by both of them, and then Curtis Armstrong was in this short as well.
Booger?
Yes. And then thank you. And then the little person from Total Recall who had a machine gun, the female, who was like one of the hookers. Right on time.
Yeah, I got this for the Bladtcast, or not the Bladtcast, for Geekscape, but
there wasn't enough opportunity for laughs over there. I guess.
Very serious business over there.
Yeah, we try to. Things are fairly buttoned down over there. It's much too serious. I would say.
Am I allowed to say I completely agree about Ken Jeong being on this list?
Oh God.
I just think it's too much in the way that he's one note. I mean, that's my feeling for Melissa McCarthy is that she's just the same one note every time. Every time I see her, she's exactly the same. And I would love the different performance.
Yeah,
Same
she's
with
always
Ken Jeong.
playing like a spunky fat lady. Yeah,
She's
she's been
in
doing
one
that since
film.
Go.
But she was in that one movie, Melissa McCarthy, where she was fantastic, where she played the woman who forged all the signatures. Will you ever forgive me? She was terrific in that, and it was actually a really different role. Like I think
I will say that I didn't see it, so
you should. That one's good. But Ken Jeong, him at the New Year's Eve when he has to riff, and he's being it hits like 20 things on your list here, Michael. He's being wacky. He's being racist. He's in the Rolling Stones. He is so painful, and they keep cutting back to him, and they keep bringing him back. Smallest of doses is all I can handle with him, and I don't understand
commercials.
I don't get it.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, the doctor.
All this because of The Hangover, right?
It is all because of The Hangover.
I haven't
Yeah.
even seen
naked
that movie. Oh, okay. No.
First one's good, but it's not so good that you like have to see it, But Eric, you know what I'm looking for because we're talking about Peter Dinklage, and I cannot find it, and it's infuriating me because of how often we see it. And somewhere I screenshot it, but I didn't title it.
I bet you he's a little fucking asshole too.
I mean, it seems that way. He cost 7 little people some work. Do
you remember seeing the shots of Snow White? I should watch the film because I know.
I should see that movie because
they were gonna have the people that played the 7 dwarfs. Like I saw pictures of them like on a hill with her. It was just like a bunch of people that looked like they came out of Bushwick. Like it was like normal sized people.
Yeah, but instead they ended up doing CGI little people.
It was also weird. That whole I don't even know how at this point with how many protocols and meetings and everything, how a movie goes through so much drama and changes, and it's like back in the day I feel like you just shelf that, and I don't know.
I know that that Batgirl movie didn't come out, but that did.
It had to be real bad.
Yeah, imagine how terrible that is.
But Michael Keaton's in it as Batman.
They probably like kind of put it up with the Flash and were like, if we're gonna put him in this, we can't show this.
I'm sorry. So I didn't even realize everybody got to watch me looking for this. But there's our friend Adam Hughesy, the H-Man Hughes over there in Ireland. And he will post this picture anytime someone passes away. And he'll say, I met so-and-so once.
I met Tom Cruise. I met Vin Diesel. It's not just for people who died, but any passing celebrity.
It's this one photo. He'll post this photo for
it says, this one says, I didn't agree with Dick Cheney politically, but that didn't mean we couldn't be friends. The last time I saw old DC, it was going great. Oh, no. Well, 666 until he accidentally called me the N-word and shot me in the back of the head. I can see the funny side of it now, though.
Who's this guy? This guy's great.
You two would have.
This guy's great.
You would love Hughesy. He is. It's a lot of big showmanship, but he's
no holds barred kind of a guy.
He's incredibly funny. He will say anything. It's been a while since he blurted out on a stream that I was on that the Queen has AIDS, mostly because the Queen has passed. So he doesn't say that about
guy.
Oh, he is definitely yeah. In fact, if you come out to Vegas in April, you would get to
lives in Vegas.
No, he's in Ireland, but he's coming out to an event.
Okay, he's Irish.
Oh, he's Irish.
Real Irish. Yeah.
He's going to be even funnier.
No, you get drunk just watching him. It's great.
Yeah.
You'll have to send me a video of this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll send him.
I'm intrigued.
I'll send you a video of him on one of these shows, you know.
I love an edgelord.
Yeah, I mean, he's the thing is that he's actually very thoughtful about movies and things, which is not necessarily what you would expect, you know. But he's a great guest, and he's someone that I have a lot of fun doing shows with, and Eric gets to be on, and it's as good a time as any to mention that Hackamania, Hack to the Future, is happening in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, April 10th through the 12th, and at the Plaza Hotel, at least for now. And you can save 10% with
promo code.
Oh, you should. Promo code BEARS. You should like this graphic because it is the
like dub ears.
No, as in like bears. So I do a show called Who Are These Broadcasters, and a big recurring feature on that show is bears.
Okay,
we spend a lot of time looking at bear videos. Like this one.
2 weeks, we've told you about the bear on the roof. We've told you about the bear with a chainsaw. But tonight, we've got to look at a bear who was just trying to get into the holiday spirit.
Just wait till you find out where this is, Michael.
This is a look at last night's parade in Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg celebrated a golden milestone last night as they marked the 50th annual holiday parade through downtown. This year, country music artist Hunter Hayes led the parade, but it looked like that bear might have wanted to be the grand marshal. Okay, if I saw a bear like that, I don't think I would stand there. I would probably run, which is not what you're supposed to do.
No, but you could not do anything or back off. Don't go toward. I mean, why aren't they hibernating yet?
That's
what's she hiding on her laptop?
She wanted to make sure he couldn't see it. By the way, Michael, have you ever sat on a panel where people had chemistry like these two? You don't have to name names.
Those two people?
The ones right now. Yeah. That you see there on that clip.
I can think of a couple I've been on where the people are they're
just dynamite, really, the two of them.
Yeah.
They really have quite the connection.
Like, you're watching for them.
Yeah. And so anyway, that's why you have promo code BEARS. I believe Hughesy will be there. What I won't do, Eric, is send him the link to our One Battle After Another episode where Hughesy lived up to the stereotype. And he was so drunk when we recorded it that he had to message me the next morning. He's like, I just watched the show because I didn't remember doing it.
I did one Bladtcast drunk.
One?
God. Yeah. No, all that was real.
More than
Yeah.
That one time, it was like a wine drunk, and it was a night one.
That was it. Yeah, that's why we usually would do them during the day.
Actually, it was my mom's virtual memorial service. You did. It wasn't a Bladtcast episode.
I don't know that it wasn't a Bladtcast. It was
one of the Marvel shows.
Geekscape. Yeah.
Yeah. We would do the Marvel show on my channel. We did it for After Buzz. That Marvel show gets around. It is a dirty, dirty girl. It will end up on any channel where it wants to be had. But it's no Marvel TV Weekly. That was for the OGs. Yeah.
Zia, I exited, and you got a good replacement. I'm glad. That
if I was gonna lose one sassy bitch, thankfully I found the sassiest bitch that I ever got to do a show with, and I'm gonna clip this and send it to Zia, and she'll see it, and she'll say, "Aw, I hate you, you fucking loser."
But I'm bummed I didn't get to. I was like on one I think, like a thing with her, but yeah, she's great. The stuff she's doing now is good too.
She's tremendous, and Zia Land on Instagram, on Twitch, and on what they call OF. I think I think I could say it. I think I could say it, but she can't promote it. Yeah,
I would subscribe to Michael's OnlyFans first, though, just so you know. Like, you might be a sassy bitch, but yours.
What do you think that would be like, Michael?
Yeah, I thought about what it would be like. I thought, would it do well? Maybe not. I don't know.
I think it just depends on what you'd be willing to do.
All it takes is one oil baron.
Because I see these people that they're 20 years old and they have all these followers, and I'm like, well, all these people just randomly found them. Like maybe someone would find me and look at my feet. And I don't know. I don't see how. I don't get it. No, I mean, I've never actually seen an open OnlyFans account. Someone showed me on their phone, I subscribe to this person, this is what it looked like. I don't really know what it looks like on the viewers end, but I'm under the impression it's a lot of teasing, that it's not dirty. Yeah. I hate to even say that, dirty. That's not dirty.
No, it's
no. I tell you, a couple people are dirty. No,
do I know any of them?
I don't think it's
Ken Jeong,
yeah.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I assume Richards? It's not just straight up porn of Denise Richards, that it's just her in a bathing suit or some shit, right?
What is it that you hate about the Rolling Stones?
They tried to sue me.
Okay, hey, that's a good reason. Is it because they have a song about you called "Sympathy for the Devil"?
No, it was a pullover I had designed for my first clothing line, Doctor, and it said "Rolling Stoned" in the on the graphic, and I used that font, and they did not like that.
Yeah, I could see them being protective of their intellectual property. You don't hate Meghan McCain. In fact, it's the opposite. You hate the fact that you
hate yourself for loving her.
Yeah, I feel guilty.
My buddy,
love her.
My buddy Jeff, who was a longtime part of this podcast, he used to produce a radio show for her, and not a fan. Speaking of people who question Meghan McCain, I was reminded of another clip of Milo Yiannopoulos on Tucker Carlson's show.
Gayer than John McCain's bloodlust.
I agree. Or his proteges.
Seen through this prism. I mean, he's even got the fat friend. It's his daughter. He even bred the fat best friend. Is there a more ostentatious fag hag in America than Meghan McCain? You know, she hates herself. She's fat. She's crazy. She's every gay man's dream.
Why is that every gay man's dream?
Because they want to visit upon their female friends the cruelty they wish that they could perform on their mothers.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I just love that reaction from Tucker. By the way, Milo Yiannopoulos, not gay anymore, but he still gets to use the term F-slur hag.
Well, did he get some certification in not being gay, or go to some camp, or didn't he
yeah,
something?
I think he did
to help. make
yeah,
money
he did.
off of
Yeah,
it?
he embraced Jesus. He was married.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so he just abstains. He rarely has those thoughts anymore.
He promised never, never, never to touch a penis again, and I think that's all it takes,
Yeah,
and you're cured.
I
Worked for me.
promised that once, but it was my own.
And then it was
I didn't live up to it. Anyway, I don't think anybody wants to hear that, but I just was excited to be able to play that Megan McCain clip. So,
You know, I don't agree with almost anything she says, but I just enjoy her. Like, she was really the only. When she left The View, I stopped watching. I started watching The View in the pandemic because I was bored,
sure.
and it was like dependable, and I knew it'd be there every day, and it was like my little friends, and yeah, I get a kick out of her. Like, she doesn't care. She reminds me a lot of myself. Like, she'll say whatever.
What do you have against Renaissance fairs?
The people, the type of person it breeds, the clothes, the mead,
In general, you don't enjoy mead?
turkey legs.
just the lingo,
Oh, the lingo is
just
something
all
else.
of that whatever.
Not enough pillaging and raping for your tastes.
It's just like playing pretend. Like, it's like reenactors. It's like get a real hobby.
So when I was in high school, I worked at the local Renaissance fair. I was 16 and I worked in a tavern, and I lugged around kegs of beer all day, and I was dressed in the garb of the era, and we were encouraged to be slightly rude to the customers. It was a perfect job for me. And
Did you hunch?
I didn't hunch, but I did score, because there would be all these girls from other towns that worked there, so they didn't know what a cool guy I was. They hadn't grown up with me since kindergarten, so they were meeting me for the first time.
Did you hook up with a beer wench?
No. These were
In a barrel?
These were girls who sold like flowers that you put in your hair and shit like that. These were other high school girls, and I stress that I was a high school boy at the time. I think that's very important.
They stay the same.
Okay, during
age.
most of the time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I had a lot of fun there, but I did spend a lot of time around Ren Fair people. So I'm not really completely disagreeing with what Michael is saying. Let's just say it's a lot when you're that into something that you play dress up and you get there every weekend, and sometimes you follow, like you go from Renaissance Fair to Renaissance Fair.
Oh yeah, and being in Hollywood, I remember that crap. I feel like almost every girl that ever worked on any incarnation of Marvel movie talk was a Ren Fair girl. I think Zio is a Ren Fair girl. I'm thinking of some others that I've seen in, like, I don't get it. It's like a fandom.
Z is the one name that we're allowed to say.
I think she wouldn't. I think she'd be okay with being known.
Yeah,
for
I
going
have
to a
seen
Ren Fair.
Zia with elf ears, and it works.
Where'd she put them?
Yeah.
Can't
Well,
believe
Christian,
can't believe my bell's back in the house.
Chris, I need tales of medieval strange that you got from those days.
Yeah, what do you mean by score? Is it like hooking up?
Yeah.
And what does that mean?
Your sword.
I mean,
You got the first base.
three finger shuffle. I mean, whatever was going on.
Is that how many you were supposed to use? Okay.
On himself.
Honestly, at that age, no. 3 is too many. But you could probably get a second one in there.
I don't know about that kind of
3 is
no,
not
I know
the
that
magic number.
Now is that disgusting?
I'm a gold star gay.
I know.
Never
By the way,
had sex with a woman.
There are not as many of
I'm
those.
a virgin, you guys.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm going to heaven while y'all are in hell.
well, we're here
Why
for
am I in hell?
episode 666.
Well,
Okay.
Jewish. Don't believe in
Okay,
Jesus.
fair enough.
That's true.
Someone's
Died
got to
for
do
your
the books.
He died for your sins anyway.
Not mine.
Well, for Eric. Yeah, actually for Eric.
He
yeah.
didn't care. He did
No,
it
he died for your
all.
sins.
No, he did it for everybody. That's the whole point.
For all.
He even did it for Meghan McCain. That's
red and yellow, black and white. They are all precious in his sight.
Now, see, now listen to that. Probably my favorite thing on this list. It's not the most interesting, but the fact that you included the AP Styles title capitalization rules. You want to talk about that, Michael?
I am so anal about like the English language, journalism, writing, and like some of that stuff just does not go well with me. Like I will have to still to this day, I'll have to refer to like a list for some things when I look at titles, and it's just things I think should be capitalized that they don't think should be capitalized.
I thought it said AJ Styles, which is a wrestler, and I was very curious, but
no, the AP
Styles
handbook,
hits differently. It hits
it's
differently.
like capitalization rules for titles.
Oh yeah, no,
there are a lot of words that I think should be capitalized that they don't capitalize.
Example,
like the word "in," like that wouldn't be capitalized, and I would think you would.
IN, like put it in.
If it's in the beginning of the title, it would be capitalized.
Like put four fingers in? Is that what you're saying?
I should have picked a different word.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm bad at it. I literally have it saved on my phone in a folder all to itself that's like AP style words.
I like the specificity of this list. That it has things that only Michael Shirley seems to know why he hates. So can you tell me?
Fuck her. Fuck this bitch.
Can you tell me about
this bitch?
About Wendy Nations?
This is fucking Wendy Nations. She's our Fox 13 weather girl. I don't believe any of it. I think it's a scam. I don't think she was born with that name. I don't think she married into that name. I don't trust her. Whenever the news comes on and she's on, I'm like, change the channel. Don't listen to her.
I love that you have a cable box and you watch local news.
You probably have rabbit ears, right, Michael?
No. Actually, I do have through my cable company that, and I'm literally was just telling my mom the other day I'm going to cancel it, that it's worthless, that I never watched live TV, and if I wanted to watch the news, they all have apps for it now on Roku.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
No, look at her. She's a fucking liar. She don't know nothing about the weather. I think she only got that job because of her name. If she reminds me of a girl that would be on like an AfterBuzz show with me that I would fucking hate.
I could see that. I think
no projection there.
I think I see what you're getting at. She reminds me actually of an on-air personality that we also have featured in the past on the show that I do, who are these broadcasters, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And her name is Julie Baker, and I don't think you'd like her.
That's also how long it takes to make a baby. My issue is I cope with humor, and I'll be like, do I like haunted houses yet? No.
Oh.
Did that scare you? Good. Then we can share the adrenaline that's burning through my stomach right now. Staring at the actors? No. What was that? Dang it!
It doesn't take much, does it?
No, it takes.
Are you enjoying her shtick?
Of course they sent her to the haunted house.
Of course they did, yeah.
She reminds me of the girl we have here that's like the wacky, like wannabe hot newscaster.
Yeah, they have a lot of, there's a lot of.
Like she'll sing the national anthem at like ball games and shit and like tell everyone and talk about her weekend. And Chelsea Chandler is her name.
Chelsea Handler?
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler should sue that bitch.
I'm going to be watching for these women to do something worthy of going on your channel.
Oh, please, yeah. And you have sent me things. You say you've
actually Memphis is get wild.
Yeah.
You see some wild.
I can't remember.
Stories.
There was something that happened at a restaurant that you sent me like years ago, which was great.
My favorite was the one during the pandemic in Memphis of the lady wrapping her like body and like bags.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
they were
You know what?
spraying kids
So
with
I have that
disinfectant.
one. I'll dig that up in a moment. But we talked about this a little while ago, and I've had this window there.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to let people know the severity of the 6-7 problem here in Southern California.
Rioting.
Talk about being in and out of favor. The fast food chain has kicked 67 out of its order system.
According to People magazine, what happened was they removed the number from its order tickets because of the viral 6-7 trend. The company says, well, here's what's happened. Teens would wait around just to hear 67 called, and then they jumped into unruly 6-7 celebrations, pretty much ruining it for everyone in the restaurant.
6-7 celebrations.
Employees confirm it's been gone for about a month. So what happens is orders are called, the order system jumps straight from 66 to 68, like 6-7 never existed.
Is 6-9 still there though?
Yeah, that's the crazy part. No problem with 6-9. And that's the whole thing I haven't gotten about 6-7 is like 69 is way funnier. I mean,
I feel like you have to like shift, then be like, oh, you want to take that away from us? We're gonna make you take 69 away too. Like you've got to jump.
Maybe just get rid of the 60s. I mean, doesn't that feel like a little smoother way to handle it?
Get rid of the 80s.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably
get rid of every odd and prime number.
That is like my least favorite time period of
wait, I'm sorry, what's your least favorite time period? Is it on the list?
The 80s.
What is it about the 80s? This is fascinating.
The film, the like
all the films?
All the film. All the film.
Even Brewster's Millions?
You know, like Batman 89, that doesn't really count. Like
Back to the Future?
Ugh, fuck that movie. No.
Whoa!
No, I hate
my son to see
Rocky. You know, like that's person is that man from Taxi. What's his name?
Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah. Ultimate wacky. No.
I mean, it's fair. He's very wacky.
You don't like me, Michael?
The only thing I like about the 80s was the hair metal, like the hair metal hair. Like I don't like the teased out.
Oh yeah,
big.
no. Now we're talking my language. I'm sorry, Eric. I think we finally alienated you.
I hate the aesthetic, like the neon, the like futuristic minimalism. It's like cheesy, like every like apartment building in like Hollywood, like it was like built in the 80s. They all have this like all the high rises, like no. I like the look of the hair and the hair metal. Don't love the hair metal music. I mean Motley Crue, but
only Motley Crue.
And
only Motley Crue now.
I have a friend who's a potato. Believe it or not, it's true. Eric can vouch for this fact.
He does.
But he would appreciate that.
And the punk, 80s punk is, but other than the big hair and that, it's all just chuck it out the bin.
So new wave? You don't like any?
No. Oh, Morrissey. Ugh.
No, more. I'm with you on Morrissey, of course.
No, but that's not new wave for my money.
It's new wave to me.
All right. I feel like I need to now. I'm on a mission to make you appreciate something from the 80s outside of the hair of hair metal.
I mean, the hair is I would even concede that the hair is probably the best part of
like the 90s. I feel so lucky to have been a teenager in the 90s.
I guess. I mean, I was in my 20s in the 90s, and
the Y2Ks.
I was a teenager for 3 of the 90s.
I would say that the 90s were the last good time in.
I was a teenager for 3 of the 90s too. Yeah,
exactly. Just the last 3 of the 90s.
We had the same 3 then.
No, I think you guys had
98, 99.
You guys had different 3. Yeah,
3 is the magic number for Christian. We know that.
13 to 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't like the 80s. That should be on the list. Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna find stuff that just makes my skin crawl. I know it.
I'm fine with that.
What about the comic books from the 80s?
That, that doesn't really count because that comes with like childhood stuff, like Ninja Turtles, like not toys and
you know me. I'm really
80s.
I'm just talking
culture.
about. I'm just talking about the X-Men. You know that.
80s
Dark
culture,
Phoenix.
80s cinema, 80s vibes. I just don't like it. It's like it's like when the pendulum swings, like things get super conservative for like 10 years. Then they get like, oh, people are sick of that, and things get wild. So it was like 70s were wild, 80s were tame, 90s were wild. Like it kind of goes with the ebb and flow of the politicians, I feel like.
I thought you would be a big Reagan fan.
My ex, he was like, that is the best president we ever had. And I was like, I knew I always hated you.
I mean, but at this point, Reagan's just kind of quaint,
It's funny. Yeah.
Comparatively,
middle of the road.
I was talking to one of my friends. She would have laid down in front of a military vehicle to stop a George Bush, whatever. And she's like, oh, can you believe how tame it was back then? Like, I look on it like fondly now, like, oh, like who would have thought things would have gotten to where they are now?
Yeah,
666.
Like painting selfies in the bathtub.
Let's get back to your list because I do have. Eventually I have to end the show, and I'm going to end the show with.
There's something you want to touch on?
No, with some more hate from another friend who is also viewed as evil, Mr. David Weiss, who Eric, I know you know, but he was once upon a time known as the Dark Prince, but he just for
Here.
some of those, yeah, I know it's very quaint, very quaint. But I do want to show a couple of the things on here. Is there one that this is reminding you, Michael, that Woodwick candles is not one I expected?
Oh, God, what a pain. Nah.
Okay.
No, you have to really baby those wicks.
Well, that's what I used to do with the
I'm
rent
not
fair.
a candle person, like I'm not someone who's like, ooh, don't you love the smell of my new candle? I'm not, but like, I know how candles work. I just think Woodwick candles are just a nuisance. I told you the list is very stream of consciousness, stream of bother, should I call it?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I've never thought about that at a moment in my life. We've kind of talked about wacky people. My girl that I showed, Julie Baker, is definitely a wacky person. So I think we can all understand what the problem is with wacky people.
Zany.
Do you have any wacky people in your life currently, Michael?
God.
I hope not. That's really why I'm asking,
Like, not at their core.
I see.
But, God, I'm trying to think. Is there anyone kind of like wacky that I get a kick out of that I hang out with?
Well, I'll let you think about it while I get to the video that I
maybe Eric is the only wacky.
I mean, Eric
is a little wacky.
Eric is pretty wacky.
One? A little wacky, but not like that.
No, but not as wacky.
Hardcore wacky.
Not as wacky as the way the world was in 2020.
If the person will be developing any symptoms.
And don't nobody want their child to be sick, and don't nobody want to take that virus to their house.
Parents with children at Treadwell Middle and elementary schools are not playing around. Many wiped their kids down, and some even sprayed them with disinfectant spray as they took them home Monday.
I wiped my children's backpack down when I got them out of school. Sure did. Gave them gloves. Sure did.
Parents are doing this after they found out an employee who works at Treadwell Middle and Elementary came in contact with a person who tested positive for the coronavirus in Memphis. Some took more extreme measures.
2 garbage bags. My shoes and came loose.
2 sacks. Another sack.
Leaders with the Shelby County Health Department say this is not necessary because it's a very low-risk situation for students. Health Director Elisa Haushalter says about 70 people came in contact with a patient who has coronavirus. Those people were quarantined at home but are not considered sick.
Yeah, I could kind of see how we're also fucked up now.
I live here.
I know,
like,
but
where all these people live. This is where I live.
I mean, this isn't, this is the extreme, but this isn't that dissimilar from, the way that, just in general, this is kind of the way that that people acted for, in some cases, a couple of years. Let's bring it on home with this video, though.
Everything is clean. Still, family members tell me they don't want their kids in school.
It's messed up. The flu killing more folks than that is, so what's up? We're going to die anyway.
I never understood that.
A lot of parents were very concerned this afternoon when they came to the school.
Rightly so, but
I never understood her point because she was like, I'm covered. I am protecting myself. And then she's like, who cares? We're all going to die anyway.
But her nose is, what's amazing, it's like she had the mask not on her nose.
Chin masks.
How many bags, were you living in Tennessee at this time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many bags
you
did
moved
you wear?
like right before it, or you moved in like
June
mid
2018.
2018, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So with 6 bags, 7 bags, how many
You know,
baggers?
I
Michael Sherman?
You got 3 bags in there.
I never wore a bag.
Well,
you regret that now.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No. I was one of those people that like didn't leave the house for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was fine with it.
I was the opposite. I was the one who was like, well, first of all, I did like the grocery shopping for my household, but I would do stuff like, oh well, there's no traffic, so I would take the kids to. I believe this is the savagery of where I live, Michael. I had to drive an hour to Rialto to get Cracker Barrel to go. And then I'd bring it back to the house because for my wife's birthday.
Did you hear my Cracker Barrel story? Is that why you said that?
No, is that on your list?
No, it's not. No, we're not going into that. No.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, Do
you have a Waffle House story you'd rather share?
He wants us to ask about it.
I don't have a good. No,
I can't sing another song. No, wait, I have a microphone right here.
Oh, listen, Liza. No.
Well, that's wonderful from here.
All right, so my family is like thinned out. So it's like just me and my parents that live here. Like our other families, like mostly, like dead or live somewhere else. And we're just kind of like over like the holidays because we don't really like each other. And
like most families,
my mom refuses.
You just admit it. Yeah.
Well, my mom like refuses to cook. Like just it's not happening. So it's always on me to like try to pull things together. I used to cook. I love to cook, but my house is like really crazy the last 2 years and I just didn't feel like I could. So last year we went to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. They forgot about our order and we sat there for 2 hours.
What?
Yeah. And we would like say things like, hey, and like, it was wild. They ended up giving us all our food for free and they shut that store down like 6 months later. That's the story. It was so bad that we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving this year. And I just like drank and like the night before and just slept through it.
Oh, I was going to say you drank a lot, but yet Eric and I didn't get a bunch of group text from you.
I'm rebranding. I told you that.
You are actually.
Yeah. I'm very like, I'm more elusive.
Elder statesman?
I don't even have Twitter anymore, Eric.
Yeah, I know. He's not Michael X.
Gone.
Shirley. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's my dead name. As the trans
I'm
say.
sorry, I didn't realize. I kept bringing up the X. I had no idea I was dead naming you.
By the way, I did like that on your list. It says you hate when people ask you your pronouns.
I fucking hate that. I'm like, I'm a dude. Yeah, I fucking hate that.
But Eric, is it true that your pronouns are bear?
Well, it's not just my pronoun; it's a way of life.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Don't forget that discount code, people.
10% off.
I'm so glad you mentioned it. Yeah,
Eric Connor.
No, there's no Eric Connor promo. Now
10% there.
You definitely made the promo code. You made the promo code
Blood, sweat,
logo.
tears. Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I mean, all you did is take an existing graphic and just change the word.
Oh my gosh!
If that's all I did, then you could have done it. I added magic.
I didn't know how to do it.
I should have worn my new Hulkamania shirt. All right. So my thing is, when someone I love, like a celebrity, falls out of favor, is canceled or dies, I am like on eBay, like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, I remember this about you, actually.
Deals.
Yes.
Yeah. When Hulk Hogan died, I was like on his online store. I'm like, get it. And I got a Trumpamania shirt, and and he was selling it on his website, and I got it 4XL. It's huge, and it's him like ripping off his shirt, and it says like Trump for president or whatever under it. I should have worn it today. It's so
I did
funny.
have a shrine for Hulk when he died for a while. I did decide to take it down because I didn't want to think I was celebrating part of Hulkamania. The stopping in the mid-90 Hulkamania I'm okay with. Beyond that gets a little it's just sort of like celebrating David Duke.
By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but a friend of mine once met Hulk Hogan.
Ooh.
And
I used to be friends with his daughter Brooke.
And this is the time that the last time he saw Hulk, it was going great until he accidentally called him the N-word and shot him in the back of the head.
Or had sex with his wife.
With Bubba. So you were friends with Brooke?
Yeah.
And
I knew Nick.
You were also
and I
friends
knew Brooke,
with
and I knew Linda.
You were Nick's
Linda's
driver's ed.
something else.
I was about to say something horrible, but I realized it's 666. Were you Nick driver's ed instructor?
No. I Nick was like her brother, so like I just knew him. I was friends with Brooke, and I got along well with Linda, but I never met Hulk. I would have loved to have met Hulk. Total smash.
Blonde.
Yeah, it's in my like. I have a few types, but like one of them is like this like greasy, ripped, like beer in your back pocket, little dog in your hand, Mickey Rourke kind of like vibe.
Yeah.
And Hulk's totally in that vibe. Like total smash.
Should I go pick up one of my dogs, the smaller one? And I have a beer right over there.
Don't you usually...
Only if you're willing to walk down Rodeo with a tiny little Louis Vuitton bag too.
Don't you have...
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't you have Hulk stuff like...
Yeah, I was about to go grab it, but I was afraid if I turned off my camera, I'd be excommunicated by you.
No.
I'm
grabbing some stuff. I'm grabbing some stuff.
At some point...
He had to turn the camera off because he's not wearing any underwear.
Yeah, well, that's probably right. But, we'll have a happy memory of the Hulkster, which is here.
So handsome and like creepy.
His current wife watching the interpersonal drama of his ex-wife, the one you were referencing.
Linda, yeah.
And
what happened with her?
I can't remember what this was. This was like 2 years ago. Oh, it's how Brooke doesn't talk to her anymore either. I think that might have been it. But
I haven't seen Brooke in like 10 years. So
neither had Terry. So I guess it probably worked out.
Man.
Yeah, for the life of me, I don't remember what that story was.
Hulk Hogan sitting ringside for his own family showdown, seemingly reacting to the war of words between ex-wife Linda and their daughter Brooke.
Yeah, okay.
It's been 15 or longer years.
She's never looked better, right?
Since I left Hulk Hogan, and my family is in the worst mess. Brooke doesn't talk to us. She's had twins. She got married. She didn't tell us.
The WrestleMania star sharing this video with wife Sky Daily, eating popcorn and making shocked expressions.
It's just been
Crazy.
He's a complete liar. He is a sex addict.
It comes just days after Linda posted this emotional video.
That's a horrific video.
That has got some major methamphetamine vibes to it.
Yeah, I would say that the vibes I get are in crisis. Are you still friends with Nick Hogan?
I like I said, I wouldn't say that I was friends with Nick. I was friends with Brooke. But,
so I'm going to show my favorite video of Hulk and Nick, which is
Nick's kind of a dick.
Yeah, well, this is where Hulk showed up thinking that he could help Nick out of a tough spot.
How you guys doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good, man. Just checking on my son.
He's impaired, driving.
And so this is when Nick was stopped for a DUI. And
this
Eric,
was like...
Eric, I want you to describe what Hulk is wearing when he gets out of the pickup truck at, let's see, 1:44 in the morning.
Well, this is what usually Christian is wearing. He wears a lot of Bladtcast gear wherever he goes, especially when he has to pick up his children.
Brother, I love that.
So yes, he has his own face taking up about 118% of his shirt.
New World Order, bitch.
NWO for life. So yes, he is wearing his black.
No shoes? No, or this cowboy boots.
How you guys doing?
Good, sir.
No, he's got shoes.
Good, man. Just checking on my son.
I don't think he's wearing
impaired,
shoes.
driving.
It's impaired.
Well, it's recent. Wait, so it was after
He's
the
like
accident.
pulling up his pants like he
So
just got finished.
Yeah, this was 2023. This was towards the end of 2023. Yeah. This is long after that accident that you're talking about. Yeah. This is another instance.
Did he blow? Okay.
We're at that point right now where he's asking if he's willing to blow or not.
Hey.
Crazy. Sorry about this.
But I love that move where Terry's like, all right, I'll take care of this. Oh, guess I won't.
Oh, that's Nick Hogan. No relation.
That was
sorry, brother.
Yeah, that was like when, I guess between the whole Trump stuff, because his physique was slipping, like, you know, when the muscle, when you're not working out every day and it kind of like turns into, I don't know, like fatty or just kind of, I don't know. He looked really kind of unhealthy there.
Yeah, he definitely, I mean, there was, I don't know. I mean, so
I thought he looked pretty good like last year.
You mean at the RNC? Yeah, I mean, do you think he probably looked?
It was all the
yeah.
Great
He got
American beer.
he was training for that.
Yeah, well, he became a beer pitchman, so you need a beer man's body, like mine.
Is that what you call it? A beer man's body?
Beer is partially responsible. Yes,
I think beer is part of it. Yeah,
beer gives me a headache. I can't do it. Like, I can do like one at the end of like a bender. I can do ciders. Beer just gives me a headache. I can't do it.
Yeah, no, there was a point where Hulk was definitely looking good. This was it.
He's elated that Donald Trump is our president, but everywhere I go, nobody recognizes me.
What are you talking about?
I say, is that Hulk Hogan over there? Wait, no, that might be Hulk Hogan. No, that's not Hulk Hogan. He doesn't wear a suit. You know, Jesse, that suit is holding me down. Just like that 4-year administration.
What are you gonna do?
The lies, the cheating, all the stuff that's going on, brother. I feel like the veil's been lifted and that dark cloud. If I wasn't so tired, brother, I'd just rip all my clothes.
Oh, you're not tired.
You know
Come
what?
on, Hulk.
Donald Trump lifted the veil off America. Hold on, Jess.
All right, here we go.
Our border. Lower gas prices.
Get it. Yes.
We got real American beer in the house. We got real American beer. And we've got Trumpomania, brother. We've got Trumpomania running this country, brother. One nation under God. Jesse Waters, this is your world, brother.
Yeah, baby. I know a tuxedo can't control you.
That's why I took it down. That right there. That's why there is no shrine.
It's
to him
interesting
anymore.
because as far as I know, the last public appearance he made, and I cannot show it because it's WWE. He was booed relentlessly at a WWE event, and I think we saw a lot of the reason why, but I also think people were just exhausted with Terry at that point. You know?
It sucks because so many of like the people I've idolized since like the 90s have been axed.
Roseanne, Peter Dinklage,
Hitler.
Careful.
I like how Hitler made it onto Kanye's list of people that betrayed him, along with Harriet Tubman, Northwest, Curious George, and at the very end it just said Adolf. I was like, not Hitler. Like you, what did he do to you? He's dead long before, you know.
I didn't expect his shirt to make a big comeback. That wasn't on my 2025 bingo card, and yet here we are.
You mean Kanye's shirt? Yeah.
Kanye.
Well, he sells. You know, if you go to Yeezy.com, you can buy a T-shirt for $20. He is selling stuff cheaper than Target, and it's stuff that's cut like a high fashion brand, and it's wild. And I
it
know
has a
people are
swastika
buying
on it, but at that price, I'd consider it.
Oh, right, that I'm gonna sound like a horrible person, but I tried to buy that shirt so that I could resell it online to some crazy person and couldn't get it. But
so wait, I'm sorry, you got
this was like a year ago.
You got Tucker Carlson in the Secret
This
Santa?
was like when Candace Owens was wearing all his stuff around town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You tried to buy the swastika shirt. Just want to make sure it's said out loud.
He tried to buy it.
Yeah, to resell it. No, I wouldn't.
No, I understand. No, as long as you're just making a profit off of Nazi imagery, that's okay.
I mean, he was just reaching out to the groypers. All right.
I'm so nostalgic. Like I love shitty shit. Like I tried.
This is terrible. All these clothes are awful.
When I went to like the Hollywood Museum of Death, they had
put the thong back on.
More Than a Feeling. When I went to the Hollywood Museum of, like, look how cheap this stuff is. This is designed. This looks like Balenciaga, and it's like, how much is that fur coat? It's probably like $50. Like, it's wild. Like
$80.
I assume people are buying this stuff. I thought when he put that shirt up, I thought it was gonna be the last thing he ever put out. That was why I tried to get my hands on it. But when I went to the Hollywood Museum of Death, I tried to buy Glenn Milstead's door that they broke down when they found Divine dead. Like, I love like weird, like stuff like no one would want anything to do. That's it. Yeah.
But I'm sharing this because you read the article.
Oh, Milo, you're
hold on. The pop-up came up. Milo Yiannopoulos, who acts as a spokesman for Ye, told NBC News in an emailed statement, Ye is an intergenerational artist and icon who continues to redefine the limits of creativity and free expression. He has deactivated his X account for the time being. Yiannopoulos did not respond to a question about.
Yeah, he like deactivated everything and put that shirt up there.
His Milo and Nick Fuentes were legitimately his campaign staff. Go ahead.
Like a black man to make a Nazi shirt and like just all of that. I was just like, this will be worth $500 one day. My Elastica shirt's worth $500, and I only got it at Sam Goody.
Yeah, I have a White Snake 1988 shirt that's probably worth probably more like $200. Also worth $500 is Eric Connor's mic stand that he's using right now. So you just drop the microphone into your New York Jets 7 line. You can see us watching the In and Out video clip on this. This is very meta right here.
I got a new mic. The mic stand wasn't working with my table, so yes, I had to improvise because I couldn't miss episode 666 with Michael, formerly known as X Shirley.
And this is really a throwback to mostly Loki, but Catherine Hahn, your girl Catherine Hahn is on there too. Should I assume that you didn't watch the Agatha show?
I did. I had to because of Wiccan. I had to.
That's true. What did you think?
Wait, we might have talked about it together. Did we?
I don't know that we
Maybe
did.
Not.
That was
no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We did
no. That show, huh? all the Catherine Hahn stuff in the beginning when she's like in a TV show. It was like,
Oh
ooh.
yeah, she's. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
she
like
was
Mayor
like
of
Olivia
Easttown,
Benson. Yeah.
Right, Olivia
Yeah.
Benson for sure.
Yeah, I hated that. Patti LuPone, like, she's like someone I love their attitude, but I don't love their work. If that makes any sense.
Like Kanye.
I don't like Kanye at all. I feel
I
so
like his
bad.
design style, but
I feel
not the man.
I like his fashion choices. You know.
Well,
I mean, one in
eh.
particular, Eric.
I did buy his Balenciaga mouth guard, but
yeah, I mean,
there's that's it.
There's really, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean,
No, I feel so bad for that poor Kardashian family. They work so hard to not piss anyone off.
Yeah.
And then he just comes in and ruins it all for like the rest of like their life. Well,
he really, really did. Yeah. At some point, it's too much of a good thing. I understand that. We're having so much fun. Michael, we haven't podcast with you in a long time.
No.
We mostly trade messages. I'm very slow to return. I usually wake up to a flurry of messages and I'm like, do I write back now? Because now there's no way you're awake. So I never really know what
Me?
Yeah, well, it's been a while.
I've been tame lately.
No, lately. But I mean, in the past, I'm like, oh, there's 40 messages. I'd like to write back to 20 of them, but I just can't right now, you know?
I have really weird hours now. So, you never know when I'm going to be awake, actually. Never really know. Sarah, okay. I had to put face because there were multiple things. So her face looks like a goddamn foot. And I know this because in high school, whenever my friends would fall asleep when they would get too drunk, you know, like at a party or something, I'd always draw Sarah Jessica fucking whatever her name's face on their foot. And then that mole, the mole was like so just in your fucking face. And then she had it removed and I was like, it didn't help. Like, look at that.
Whose mole is more distracting, her or Josh Hartnett?
Well, his now. This is all I could look at in Trap.
Okay, what did you think
All
of
I could
Trap?
do-
I have strong feelings, but I want to know what you think.
It didn't feel like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Thank God. That's my best takeaway.
So, did you see Trap, Eric? I don't know if you've ever been
did.
part- Okay,
I did.
So, Trap is an amazing 80-minute movie if they had kept it to when he's inside the arena trying to get out. And if it ends with him getting out, it's probably a great story. Unfortunately, we follow him home and the movie completely unravels. And that's why, to me, it felt exactly like an M. Night Shyamalan movie because, and his daughter singing is really something. It's just really something, the amount that's in there. But they like go home to the family and they bring the singer and he tricked me. And I had sworn off M. Night
tricked you too?
For at least 15 years. I wouldn't see his movies. And then I saw the trailer for that movie. I'm like, what a great idea. This looks really good. Yeah. I'm watching the movie in the theater because I support our theaters. I got to buy that popcorn for you.
So trying to make me feel like shit.
No. I'm just trying to be.
Don't be all Nicole Kidman with me.
I have an intro to the Bladtcast that is actually that.
I love that.
Yeah, I had our pal Katie Hampton record it for me, and it's like 2 minutes, so I'm not going to play it right now.
You'll have to send it to me. I would like to see that.
Yeah, I if we didn't have Hack Ride to start off this episode, I could have used it. You know,
it was very cute. I appreciate it. The intro.
What did you think of Trap, Eric? I feel like I should let you weigh in.
Yeah, Mr. Cinema.
It's the same thing you said, Christian. It's like the premise was great and it got me to watch it. I had similar kind of thing, although I enjoyed that one movie, The Visit, which was like a almost like a Hansel and Gretel kind of movie. The one with the grandma and like it turned out not to be grandma. That was fun, but
I'm gonna have to look at that. That sounds fun.
His movies are so spotty, but that one actually looked kind of good. And Josh Hartnett's Mole always brings me to the theater to see it on the biggest screen possible. And and you're completely on. It's like, yeah, when it was contained to the arena, pretty cool. Once they leave the arena, they didn't know what it was, and that's when all of a sudden it sort of shines a light on bad writing, not great acting at times, and that's in the last third. His daughter, not great. Yeah. And all of a sudden, and you think, the singing gets a little tired, but the good thing about the singing is she wasn't talking, and when she starts talking, that's when the problems really kick in. So it kind of crashes on landing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little snippet of this.
We come to this place for magic. We come to the Bladtcast to laugh, to cry, occasionally be revolted.
It's fair.
To pretend that you care.
We do pretend, Katie.
Because we need that. All of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the sound begins to prematurely dim. Preserving that sacred runtime that is always measured in full minutes.
That's a fact, Jack.
And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together. From musician interviews and unique movie reactions to stories about getting tossed off the Groove Cruise and rescued by the Canadian CIA.
It's a very niche
dazzling
reference
conversation on tiny earbuds that repeatedly fall out, or a huge pair of Beats by Dre that never fit, but you spent $200 on them, so you wear them anyway. Sound we all can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
It really does.
Our hosts feel like the best part of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. If you feel like you're part of the episode, it's because here you are. The Bladtcast. We make podcasts better.
So for a while, I was starting every episode with that. There's a full minute and a half at the beginning of
it. Is a long intro.
Yeah, but and by the way, now even Nicole Kidman, it's like I don't know, 15 seconds. When I took the kids to see, actually it was Zootopia 2. They couldn't believe how short that Nicole Kidman thing had gotten.
I like how they know who she is.
No, they don't know her name, but she's the AMC.
They know her
like
from
the
that.
AMC lady.
Yeah. Even my 14-year-old was like, "Wait, she's been in movies?" Like he had no idea.
I love that.
She's in Batman Forever.
Yeah, but that's Judah. Mr. Hollywood knows, not Judah.
Mr. Hollywood would know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was talking about like Roseanne. Like these kids don't know.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Anyway, I brought the show to a screeching halt so that I could play a production piece.
You need your friend to do an animated piece to follow it, kind of like claymation.
Hack Ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I try to not ask him for too many things, but I had to ask him for episode 666.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and Michael, we had to have you as a part of this. And
well, I want to talk about the evils of at least my world.
Yeah,
I hope some of you identified with some of the things that make me want to hurl.
Yeah, like there are a lot of people who I think felt the way you do about Sarah Jessica Parker's face and Wendy Nations. I think that we did a lot of good. We provided a lot of therapy for a lot of people. And Michael, you're not on X anymore, but you're still on Instagram, right?
I am. You can find me at I Hate Michael Shirley. It's mostly like just me talking about how I hate everything and like pictures of me looking hot and like drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm usually actually not in the pictures. The pictures I look drunk in, I'm usually actually not. I'm just really good at like doing that.
It does always seem like you're out having fun.
I try. Life is short.
Eric and I are still trying to find the 5-hour block so we could see Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair. And I don't think it's going to happen.
That's funny you mentioned that. I was just telling someone, I wish, like, this is the perfect time with everyone hating on Quentin Tarantino. I wish he would make that third movie because I feel like we all want it.
Yeah, but
Bill.
To be
The
fair,
little girl coming,
Yeah.
like,
Zendaya.
like the new Zendaya.
That's her. She played the kid.
What?
Yeah.
I knew she was Aquila.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
no, that's Kiki.
That's
Palmer.
not. No. You're.
No,
That's
I
a
love
horribly
both.
racist
I
comment.
love.
It's okay.
No, I love both of them. No, that's.
I mean, when you
just
think
get them
about
confused.
when you think about some of the clips that we've played, I think it's probably fine.
The bar wasn't high.
No.
Yeah, that's wild. I did not know that was Zendaya.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
I mean-
wouldn't be a movie. I mean, that movie would
Be
be
perfect
amazing.
movie to make. Yeah.
Her
Yeah,
going
that's
after an
wild.
aged Uma Thurman.
I need to watch that again with those eyes. Yeah, that's interesting. I also thought it was really funny when they asked her daughter, her and Ethan Hawke's daughter, in an interview, like, "Did your mom give you any advice before working with Quentin Tarantino?" And she was like, "Keep your feet covered," or something like that.
Keep your
It's like,
shoes
you know,
on. Yeah,
she
yeah.
literally said it. It was
she did.
funny.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
really funny. Because I'm under the impression that Uma Thurman and Quentin Tarantino aren't like great friends, given
Probably not anymore.
her
you know?
like, I know she like kind of like hurt herself really badly in that car crash thing.
Yeah, no, there's definitely like a tenuous relationship there, but I
Yeah.
think, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they do a third
wild.
Kill Bill.
She looks so different. Yeah, I wouldn't. She doesn't even look like the same person to me. That's wild. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that we were able to bring it all full circle. And Michael, we'll have to do this again, mostly because the list is not. We have not gone through that list. We've really jumped around.
We didn't even get to strawberries.
It'll be by next year. It'll be way longer. No,
Yeah.
I want to come on your. Who are these broadcaster shows? That looks really funny.
We have fun over there. And,
Yeah, it looks like something I could do an episode of.
Yeah, and I think that if you were to help me cultivate a segment on Wendy Nations and try and help people.
I'm watching her now.
Okay. Yeah,
We have an outlet for her.
that's what we do over there. And momentarily, I have to apologize to the affiliates that we went long tonight. We'll still be going into overtime after this for some commentary from the great David Weiss, who is also filled with hate, and especially this week as a fan of the New York Metropolitans. So I can only imagine what David Weiss is going to share. But Eric Connor, I'm going to take a bat to that thing at your house. Eric Connor, what would you like people to know about?
The sadness of losing Diaz and Alonso 2 days in a row. I can't even talk about it. Bye.
Just some gay sports stuff.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's yeah, and not like Milo gay. It's like actual gay. Yeah. Eric.
Bye, Eric.
Eric Connor gone too soon. In any case, thank you to Eric Connor, and thank you to Michael Shirley for really making this a festive occasion with the close to 3-hour runtime. The magic 256 is what we look for here at the Bladtcast. We'll see if we hit it. And it makes up for the fact that we haven't had a show in like 3 weeks. Well, this is like 3 episodes in one, and deserving of the great Michael Shirley. That is all the time we have now. You find me on social media at Christian DMZ. And as I mentioned, Who Are These Broadcasters? Tuesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on the Who Are These Podcasts YouTube channel. And we'll be back with some fun Christmas-themed shows. We have to move on to Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, which I've never seen. I've never seen that one. So we're doing them in order. I'm doing the Leprechauns in order for St. Patrick's Day. So we're trying to have fun here, Michael. That's what we do over here. So with all that being said, I will turn things over to the one and only Mr. David Weiss. Take it away, Salmon. Well, as promised, here's some end of the year hate from Mr. 666 himself, the great David Salmon Weiss. Sal, how have your holidays been going?
Well, Christian, the holidays have been great. I got a real sense of belonging, family togetherness, and tradition. And the great tradition in my house is that it's not Thanksgiving until Pappy Weiss comes in my mom's willing mouth. You know, I've also been making my list. You know, Black Friday, I get on it right away. And if you're not on it, it's not that I don't love you. It's that I don't like you or respect you. Monday night, Hanukkah, everybody. You know, I'm kind of tired as a Jew answering all the questions from the Gentiles. Let me make this perfectly clear. The miracle of Hanukkah is the invention of compound interest. Now, also, Hanukkah is the festival of lights. So I try and bring light into the darkness. And this is how I do it. When I go down on my Latina girlfriend with wall-to-wall bush, I wear a headlamp. You know, I like to give during the giving season. And somebody told me, maybe it was you, maybe it was somebody else, that another Kobe mural downtown had been defaced. So I cut a check for, you know, a couple of zeros there. And I added a little note, which is that this time, why don't we put the mural where nobody can deface it, like high up on a mountainside or something? Anyway, happy holidays. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Kwanzaa. Fuck Hanukkah. And fuck you. Good night.